Okay. Everything should be good to go. But let me double check. In any case, hello everyone. It's your failed programming error that just refuses to be fixed, CodeErr. And it's been a bit since I played Genshin, but we are officially back. Back to Genshin Impact because, well, audio levels should be fine, I think, probably. We're back because, well, there's new content for us to check out. And most importantly, that means this right here. Let's navigate right away. We got a Lantern Rite to check out. I am excited to see what this year's Lantern Rite has in store. And I hope so are you. So, let's run into that cutscene trigger that I was thankfully able to avoid up until now. Yes. Do you see who I see? Because I see who I see. There he be. Wasn't expecting this? Well, Rob, it's true I never dropped it on Discord or anything. But I did mention it during one of my streams, and I put it on the schedule. Like after yesterday's stream, I immediately put Genshin onto the schedule for today. But yeah, I guess I could have still announced it a little bit better. But yeah, I mean, we gotta do the new content, right? We gotta do it. I think I'm gonna have to turn up the game audio a little bit more. There we go. Announce better? What? I mean, I could have announced it on Discord ahead of time as well. Like I sometimes do. But oh well, what new content? Well, first of all, the Lantern Rite has returned, so we get more lamp. And another thing is there's now an Alhaitham story quest, which we might start on today, depending on how long this is gonna take. Lantern Rite is not new anymore. What do you mean it's not new anymore? Also, yo, Gabe! What's up? I saw you were streaming Genshin earlier as well, right? I think, which means I wasn't able to check it out though, because I don't know if you're far enough to experience the Lantern Rite, which means, you know, I gotta play it safe right now. And there he is. VA. Ooh, nice.
Oh, why the pleasure is all mine, as is the surprise, surely.
Zhongli!
That brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late?
Everything's going great now that I've seen you.
I sense you are older and wiser than the last time we met. It seems your travels continue to yield valuable insights.
Story quest. Okay then. And we got Zhongli. Yep. Thank you, Zhongli.
You are too kind.
No, you're too kind.
Zhongli, are you here to listen to stories over tea again?
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of tea.
However, you want to invite us to join you?
I planned to take a walk to Chingsa village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season. A villager there once gave me a small sample, and they possessed a most excellent flavor.
Want me to join you?
Nascent bamboo shoots? Why can't you just use normal bamboo shoots instead?
Hey, it's not a surprise, right? Also, hi, Spinne. It is not a surprise that I am shrimping this man.
The nascent bamboo shoot has a uniquely tender texture and a delicate sweet taste that its normal cousin cannot match.
Zhongli or Klee? Zhongli all the way.
An astute observation, Paimon. You know me well indeed. Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items I have not yet procured from Director Hu's list. May I ask if you have already made arrangements for the days ahead?
I have not. I am so ready to help you out.
Well, we were planning to use the opportunity to say say hi to some of our friends, but
Of
before
course
we
I'll
were
take the
able to say hi,
child.
we ran into you.
Well then, might I invite you to imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in all the land. Generous cuts of pork belly and crisp, fragrant bamboo shoots placed together in the pot and left to simmer slowly for half a day.
Never had anything like it. I'm already drooling. But I'm not drooling over the food, I'm drooling over you.
Paimon's onto your plan. You just want to hoodwink us into fetching your bamboo for you.
Paimon, shut up.
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing. I merely wish to inform
So
you
beautiful,
of the
as
freshest,
was
most
last.
succulent and flavorful bamboo shoots one could ever hope to taste.
Ugh. Let's go, traveler. Paimon's taste buds can't
Ready
take
to
it
go when
anymore.
you are. Well, I wonder to level 70. Held up the talents. 80 and cried over his trash artifacts. I've never gone artifact grinding. I feel like I should eventually.
Collecting a few bamboo shoots shouldn't take too long. Paimon has got to get her hands on some of that soup.
Such fine specimens are indeed well worth the excursion. Very well. I shall leave the bamboo shoots to you. Should you have the good fortune to find some, please share
Alright.
them with me as well.
Physical job.
See? Paimon knew he was just bamboozling us.
However, there is no need to rush. The streets of Lille will be bustling with visitors and filled with all manner of celebrations during the festive
Of
period.
course they will be.
By all means, go wherever your interests lead you.
Oh, my
The
interest leads me
nascent
to doing
bamboo
exactly what you
shoots
want
will
me to
be
do.
but a wonderful final touch to a most exceptional feast. What an honor it would be to savor them in the company of friends.
I understand.
We're heading out. Enjoy your walk, young Lee.
Take care now, you two.
Alright, let's go. It has begun. By the way, since I am apparently so bad with my weapon choice for Zhongli, do you think the catch would be a better alternative? I just leveled it up yesterday. I mean, the extra crit rate and... the extra damage and extra crit rate definitely seems like a useful thing. Plus energy recharge to drop the meteor more frequently would probably also be pretty nice. Black Tassel, 3-star weapon. But why? But why? Increased damage against slimes. Of course, that's what I need. HP substat. Stop it. Stop. But yeah, I am inclined for the extra burst, if anything. You know, it could be useful. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still only refinement rank 2, so I would have to put some more effort into it. But what do I know? Use Favonius lands.
Journey has its final day.
Everyone's telling me different stuff to use. Actually, that's just two different opinions. Black Tassel or Favonius lands. Pull on the next weapon banner. I mean, I could pull on a weapon banner, but I'm just so obsessed with getting the characters. We'll see, we'll see. For now, though, let's go up here. Best weapon for Zhongli. I'll think about it. That always happens. This teleport point is not safe. Every time you teleport here, you take damage. You can't avoid it.
Paimon thinks this is the one.
Favorite boar. This is just every time. Might as well harvest some nice bamboo segments while I'm at it. Two characters that need some Zhongli and Hu Tao. Well, I don't have Hu Tao, and I have no plans of pulling for Hu Tao anytime soon. Because again, I just don't like her playstyle. I don't like the fact that I'm required to take damage to do well. Well, let them call for help. I'm harvesting bamboo. Ironically, Toma does not need Staff of Oma. Yes. Let me honor who towers him. I don't need to imagine, because it's already true. Many chocolates for my birthday? Love it. Chocolate, yes. Just yes. Nice. Alright. Shot and slaughter figure rescues a drowning man. The guy with the drip?
Okay. Did any water go down the wrong pipe?
Oh yes, the drip.
I think I'm okay now. Thank you so much.
Alright.
Scary.
What is the who is the man with the drip?
Thanks to your savior here. Oh, a little
Tell me more about the man with the drip.
greetings, everyone. My name is
I mean the
Yoda.
game
It's a
should tell me
pleasure to
more,
share
not you
adventures.
guys.
Whoa, she's so well mannered. My name's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Greetings, young one.
I'm Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. I came through Stone Gate intending to head towards
Drip guy, bottom text.
But then I became
Yes.
captivated by the beautiful scenery. And before long, I was completely lost. Just now, I was so mesmerized by the
Fontaine
waterfall
Drip.
that I slipped and fell
Is
into
Fontaine
the
gonna be
water.
the next nation
If it weren't for
we
Miss
visit?
Yaoyao
I'm
Tuck,
not
I
entirely
shudder to
sure.
think what might have
I think
happened.
so, right?
It's all right, Mr. Dvorak. The splashing around the bottom of the waterfall means the stone path
Yes.
is always wet and slippy. You're
Can't wait to
definitely
see what
have to be
Fontaine's gonna be
careful.
like.
Next time you're exploring an unfamiliar environment,
Because every
try to
nation so
focus
far
on
is
what's right in front
it just
of you.
everything feels so
Don't lag
unique, you
behind,
know?
Peter. As long as you
And every
understand,
nation has managed to
accidents
top
like
the
this won't
previous
happen
one.
anymore.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'll remember to be more careful next time.
Oh my fucking god. Rob? Would you be so kind, or do I have to do it?
Hungry, sir?
Rob, I give you permission to use your mod privileges.
I'll be fine.
Please, sir, it's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue. It's only natural
Unless you
for
don't
me
want to.
extend my hospitality to any guests who are passing through. I expect you still have quite a long journey
If
ahead of
I
you.
were a mod...
It's very important to keep
I
your
guess Rob is
energy levels
currently
up.
gone.
I still have some lotus flower crisps left in my backpack. Why don't we split them between the four of us?
Oh, but Ducky is here. Hello, Ducky. How are you?
Oh, good. She even has some for Paimon.
Animation from Genshin, you need to watch it after you're done with the quest. I shall do that. Everyone savors some delicious lotus flower crisps. Yeah.
Tasty. If only there were more.
More? You already had the Sumptavis chair. Ah. Alright, apparently Rob has left the chat. So I'm gonna do this myself real quick. There. Okay. So yeah, alright, I am doing pretty well, I'd say. I am just glad that I am able to get in the extra streams right now, because I hate only being able to stream twice a week. I hate it. It's always nice to get in the extra stuff. I'm not a mod, 15 person people. Oh, no. I mean, that's fair, that's fair. I might have to give you more privileges in that case, because I believe in... well, your reasonableness. I have no doubt that you would absolutely refrain from abusing your power. To spare the word, I have like it with... I mean, I haven't banned the word gentle yet, but I did ban the other popular site. But yeah. Waste my points for VIP again. Hey, my VIP and then getting mod. Well, who knows? Maybe I will only give the moderator status to people who are already at least VIP. See, now you see the thing. Because that way people have to have been on the channel for a while. And Bones with the resub. Hi, thank you so much. Welcome. How are you? Well, that's one way to say hi. I hope you're doing well. I noticed you were also streaming earlier. Are you still streaming? I don't know. In which case, if you, I doubt you're still streaming. Otherwise, why would you be here? Unless you're currently just like muted. What do I know? But hi. How's it going? It's going well. Thanks for the headpads as well. I'm just happy to get started on the Lantern Rite right now. Just finished playing Valheim. Ah, there we go. So yeah, Genshin, am I right, guys? But yeah, Lantern Rite is currently a thing, and I am very excited about it because the Lantern Rite always looks amazing every year, and I hope it's gonna, I hope it's gonna be the same this year around.
Having a healthy appetite is a good thing. It means Paimon's still growing.
Get
If
dinner.
I'd known I was gonna run
So
into you, I would've
yeah,
made
but
a
lurking.
second
All right,
run.
thank you so much for the lurk.
Hope you're taking notes, traveler. This is how you treat your Paimon. What do you think, sir? Are Lee's snacks to your taste?
Yeah, as you said,
I
Neon,
wonder if they're
it
not
makes the most
suitable.
sense.
No, they're perfect.
If you have VIP status, that proves you're committed to the channel.
When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these crisps. But apart from that, it seems like they follow a similar cooking process. Both are delicious in their own way.
Because I would never
As for
use.
Fontaine's cooking, though, it's been a long time since
Yeah,
I've had
Paimon?
a taste
Okay,
of
I don't
home.
want one. Who wants a Paimon
Lot of
anyway?
time on the road, huh?
I do.
Then again, the
It's
emergency
part of my
food
job.
that constantly floats
I'm one of the main
beside you
organizers of
and
the
you
Ear
don't need to
Distance
carry
Tour.
it around,
Yeah,
it does have an advantage. That does sound somewhat familiar.
The Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a festival in every
Oh, and
ocean.
add on your head and refund my own points. Oh, true, you could
At least
theoretically do
The
that.
main organizers share this goal.
But no
Unfortunately,
abusing of privileges, please.
it's a long story.
That mainly
so
would be
I'll
directed
spare
at
you the
Rob, who's
details.
currently the only mod, but Rob
But
isn't
anyway,
here yet right now,
the main
so,
reason I'm traveling all around Tavad is to promote our music festivals. But I have some personal reasons, too.
Well, what are they?
Such a great
Tell us
character.
already.
We'll see about that. We only just got to know him.
Well, to explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my ancestors. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Oh, I love listening to stories.
We're listening to a story now.
We want to hear it too.
Yesterday, Mac is shaped like a jelly bean.
Then I'll start
Nice.
from the beginning. The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels. As he was sinking and gasping for breath, he heard a wondrous tune in the air. They say it was the most beautiful, moving melody he had ever heard. Even in that life and death moment, the ethereal music seized his full attention and almost made him forget the fact that he was drowning. When he finally
Until he
came to,
died.
he found that he had already been brought
Ah.
ashore. Not too far from him stood an unfamiliar woman with an almost divine aura. Once she saw that he was no longer in danger, she left without a word. My ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew no closer and remained a dozen paces behind. In the end, all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance, before at last he turned around and made his way home. Once he
Okay.
returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread his story far and wide, just like the bards.
We know a
After
certain
generations of
bard,
retelling, embellishing, and
who I
dramatizing,
have,
people have come to think of that lady
but
as
who I
something
don't really
like a
use
fairy.
outside of Spiral
The
Abyss.
story's become something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called The Lady Overlooking the Lake. People now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so long as you play a pleasing melody, you will hear a fairy lady who is hiding out of sight, playing along with you.
Wow.
It is a nice legend.
Well, yes. As it stands now, it's become a touch too romantic and detached from reality. but I understand the original story and its historical grounding better than anyone else. I wanted to find out the truth of this tale, so I decided to retrace my ancestors' steps and search for that lady's modern-day descendants. Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake all those years ago, so I always knew that the search would be akin to looking for a needle in a haystack. I've spent many years on the road
But you
now,
just
and I'm
fell
nowhere
in
near
and
as fit as
almost
I was in
drowned,
my
so
youth.
you know.
I wish that I've spent half my life
Repeat of the legend, maybe?
something of an obsession.
Do it again.
Well, I haven't lived half of my life yet, but still, I understand how you must feel. Paimon too!
Secret section only I see and get notified, so...
Imagine if you saved the center
Someone
of a
where I have
flower
mod or
crest,
VIP
which
goes
is
live,
the
they get
best part,
pinged.
by the way, 'cause you
That
wanted to keep
seems
it another
useful.
day. But then suddenly, sploosh! It falls into the water, never to be seen again! Paimon would definitely remember that for the rest of her life.
Well, that's just Paimon being
There's no
Paimon.
need to feel sorry for me.
Stupid.
I've made some progress over the years. For example, I've concluded that the
Oh, he's
silver
getting
bug
2
takes place in
pings.
Liyue.
Oh, so you finally found a lead?
Well, I mean,
Yes,
if you
and in
already
fact,
get pinged,
that's an
then you
intriguing
don't have
story in and
to
of
have the
itself.
follow role on my channel. I mean, you can always just drop
I've
that.
always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom. But more recently, I heard that the Animal Archon returned to Mondstadt
Unless you
for
don't
a
mind the
festival in
double
fall,
ping.
and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music. So I prayed for the Animal Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of leaves being blown in the wind further and further west, towards Stone Gate.
So
A
Venti
friendly
guided
oracle told me
you
that
here,
this meant
huh?
The wind was guiding me in the direction of Liyue, so I followed their advice and made my way here.
That settles it then. It was Liyue.
Right? You get it. I knew I'd find someone that agrees with me eventually.
You know, we know Venti. We know he would probably help you out there.
Sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those treasure hoarder guys to scam gullible grannies from Chingsa Village. Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some
He never left.
and a little more towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo and ask him to keep you and your family safe and well. And
Nice
so
scam.
on.
Oh, Torbius, hi. How goes the game? Well, we only just got started with the event.
We have a lot of experience.
The festival hasn't truly begun yet, but so far, it's definitely going somewhere. We already met some new people.
Actually, to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of Mora on several bottles of fine wine, which I left at the statues of the Seven along the way.
Oh dear.
Venti's big brain? Yes.
Well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't I bring you all to Yujing Terrace to see Miss Ganyu?
Ooh, we're gonna see Ganyu
I don't
again.
know very many people,
Been a bit.
so I can't help you out much. But Miss Ganyu and the Chising
Venti's
know
big
just
brain,
about
yeah.
everything.
To tell him to do that. Get the wine.
And they'll help you get your Mora back. And if the wind was telling the truth, and you want to keep looking for that lady's family, they'll be the best people to ask.
So you're referring to Alhaitham? Oh, no. Festival as in there is a thing going on in this. Like, there is a festival called the Lantern Rite that is currently happening. And we're trying to get there. But yeah, I mean, as I said, in our castle walls, I am also at the festival. So I can see the confusion. That does sound like a good idea.
But you've already helped me so much.
Well, I was gonna take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked to Miss Ganyu anyway, so it's no trouble at all.
Alright, let's meet Ganyu.
It's been a minute
Again.
since we saw Ganyu too.
Festivals all around, yep.
To pay her a visit before Lantern Rite.
Let's get moving.
Alright, well, my sincere thanks to you all. I will never forget your kindness.
You better not.
Okay, everyone, please follow me. I'll be your guide. Remember to watch where you're going, okay?
Why would I do that?
Paimon's out of a job. Oh well, Paimon will just be a cheerleader instead.
What do you mean? You're already emergency food. Isn't that enough of a job for you? Okay, everyone. Damn it, you can't escape. Monica has arrived. Alright, let's go to Liyue Harbor. Again, never walking, always just teleporting. Oh look! They already started. Man, I haven't been here since the event started, but you can already see the lanterns. Ah. Time to get festive, everyone. Alright, let's go. We're here.
Liyue Harbor looks very different from when I came last.
Well, it's always like this when the festival happens.
It's almost as
Nice view of the lanterns from here.
I'm
Yep.
listening to the same melody, but with a richer timbre and new variations added.
Actually, wouldn't like it if Paimon was evil in the story.
After all.
I don't hate Paimon.
Comes once a year, so they always
Well, we hate Paimon in the sense that we like to make fun of Paimon.
Time of year is when Liyue Harbor looks the
Was under you, I would have ruined their day.
Let's go
I
check
often
it
do
out.
that.
I can't wait to get into
Sometimes I ruin people's day by doing that. And I mean, the fact that I did it
breathtaking.
right at the gate
Smile.
means that if anyone was leaving or entering the city, they would have been screwed.
Contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conductor's baton.
Oh, also I cannot jump
You're enjoying the city.
and run. I cannot jump, I cannot run. I can only walk. Okay then. Man. Can't wait to see the animated cutscene they got this year.
Well, hey, everyone. Fancy meeting you all here. What a nice surprise.
Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce some new friends. They are...
Well, we're not new friends.
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak, right?
Oh, you know him too.
I've known them all for quite a while.
So you already know each other.
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the iridescence
That's is
tour,
my favorite of
Xinyan
all of
was
them.
one of the
Oh,
few
so it's
people
really
who gave me
amazing
time
this
to
year
visit.
around, huh? Cannot wait to see it.
Feels like I've been chasing this iridescence tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting stood up. What's going on, Mr. Dvorak?
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. We've had a string of terrible luck recently, and every time we've tried to put on a show, something or other has come up to stop our plans from materializing.
Damn.
Is that right? I guess it can't be helped. So, what brings you to Liyue Harbor at this time of year anyway?
Well,
You putting on a music festival during the Lantern Rite
I
celebration?
strangely enough, it was not the Lantern Rite. Southern accent is kind of funny.
No,
I think she's the only character
I'm actually
that
here
strong of an
on personal
accent.
business this time.
Right? Pretty sure.
Oh, so no Lantern Rite music festival?
I mean, that's not just up to
But
me.
yeah.
Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel. Moreover, I've never worked with
Definitely
Liyue
makes her a bit
authorities
more of a
before.
unique character
Even
as
if
well.
I were to start putting something together right now,
But she is only a 4-star.
Wait, but we're going to meet the Liyue Qixing, aren't we? And they're the ones in charge. Uh-huh, that's right. Miss Kuching and Miss Ningguang...
Yao Yao is also only a 4-star, right? I think. I mean, Yao Yao is a new character, so I wouldn't know specifically.
Perfect opportunity. Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to bring it up as a suggestion.
Lantern Rite Music Festival would be something different.
That's the spirit. See, even the traveler agrees with me. Mr. Dvorak, don't let yourself be put off by the fact that a few things haven't worked out recently.
Some interesting questions about the
As
regional
for the
dialects in this world.
performers, I can put you in
I
touch
mean, a
with
lot of the
performers.
countries are based on real countries.
My friend Yunjin,
I mean,
a
Liyue,
well-known
where we are
opera
currently,
singer,
is based
leads
off of China.
our support and a commission
Then there's
song.
Inazuma,
On
based
the
off of
group,
Japan.
we should be able to get something going.
Mondstadt, mainly based off of Germany.
Are you just going to sit this one out?
What are you
There's
taking
gonna
me
be
for?
Snezhnaya at some point, which is gonna be based off of Russia mainly.
Iridescence Tour Lantern Rite Grand Concert of Reality. You think I'd let anyone else perform the opening act?
Sumeru? Which country was Sumeru mainly based off of? I don't quite recall that one right now. But yeah, they do take strong inspirations from other countries to make all the different areas feel unique.
Chosen lightly, Xinyan. I will judge your work by the strictest of standards, so please make sure you are fully prepared.
Are you kidding? I thought you'd never ask. guess my shopping time's getting cut short. I'm gonna head back right away and start working on this.
Alright, music festival gonna happen now.
You're on the way to the Qixing. Please send her my regards.
Okay, I promise I will. Good luck with your music, Xinyan. You've got this, Xinyan.
Alright,
Well, about the singer
where to now?
you mentioned just now. Is that anyone we know? Yes, it's Xiangling. She's mentioned you two before. Xiangling's always thinking about cooking.
Sumeru, I don't know.
She gets
So
sprained
you're not
or burned,
so you're not sure
she
about
just
it
leaves
either.
them to heal by themselves. She definitely needs someone around her to look after her. I know you must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that.
Alright. Oh my god! Hang on! Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the thing we're gonna be available. That's the thing we're gonna get for completing the event, right? Or like a miniature version of it, if I'm not mistaken, right? Let me double check. Yup, that is it. I wonder if it's gonna be miniaturized or if we're actually gonna get it at this size. If it's actually gonna be this size, then oh my god. Oh my god. But I want it. Not sure where I would put it, where I would place it, but I want it. Alright, where do we have to go again? Up there. Alright, let's do this. Parade time? Not yet. Not yet. We still have to make tons of preparations, probably. Because why wouldn't we be obligated to help them prepare? I mean, technically we are Zhongli, so we are kind of the god of this nation. So of course we should help in a festival.
Oh, it's Master. Is it okay if I go and say hi to her?
Oh, calm down now, dear.
Ah, Madam Ping, haven't seen her in a while either.
Not a bundle of energy like you.
That's before, but I love this year's Lantern Rite. I'm sure I'm gonna love it too.
Miss you.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweetest things. Ah, look who it is. Visiting friends during the Lantern Rite, are we?
Greetings, Madam Ping. Alright, here's a neat little detail. At the end of the M1 set Arc Conquest, when he says, "May the wind bless your travels." Guess what happened later in Liyue? Zhao saved the traveler. Animal, by the way. In Azuma, with Raiden's surprise attack, Kazua blocked the Raiden sword. Animal, by the way. How about Sumeru, the Wanderer gains memories, gets his mission, saves the traveler. And the Wanderer turns out to then be Animo. So I'll head out now. Alright, that's fair. Thanks for being here, by the way, Gabe. I appreciate it. Had to be accurate. But yeah, it is interesting how we always get saved by Animo characters, huh?
You're half right, Madam.
Because in the prologue chapter, the blessing happens. Yep.
On our way to take him to see the Qixing.
Hello, ma'am. I am a musician from Fontaine and an organizer of the Iridescence Tour. I don't suppose you've heard of it.
Master, the Iridescence Tour is a
Don't like
super
giving
famous
fake
music
information.
festival.
Why would anyone want to do that?
An old lady like me.
Never mind, I know
wouldn't
there are
try
people
that
who
sort of
actually want to
thing.
do that.
A music festival, you say? It sounds terribly exciting.
If we could add some musical elements to the Lantern Rite,
Oh, right. Madam Bing, how would you feel
took
about
almost the
that?
whole chat.
You're
I mean, it
from
was
Liyue,
big.
and you know all about Liyue's cultural traditions. Hearing your thoughts would definitely help us figure out how best to approach it. For example, do you think it might be a bit too modern, or is there any other issue?
Well,
Why not at all? Music pays homage to history and culture, and it can also be a bridge between different civilizations.
So you're saying we're doing
Times
it?
change, and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today is no doubt very different from the tunes I was accustomed to in my youth. Nevertheless, all fine things in life can be appreciated. And so, I look forward to it immensely.
Alright, so it's confirmed.
Hear, hear. I do believe that, my own dear grandmother aside, you are the wisest old lady I've ever met.
Goodness gracious, you're all being suspiciously sweet today. Yao Yao, whatever have you been feeding them?
Well, the dude almost drowned today. I feel like that might be part of it. He could have died.
Master, you're in such a great mood today.
And that's why he's super high on life right now and super sweet.
Oh, well, I'm sure you must have plenty to be getting on with. Yes? Run along now. Don't let me hold you up.
Right.
Thanks, Madam Ping. We'll see you again soon.
Alright. Where to next? Over there. Let me just grab this. Jesus. Alright. That probably sounded very weird. Also, I'm just gonna harvest a bunch of stuff while I'm here. Haven't been here in a bit after all. Alright, let's go. Got you.
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that the festivities are not an excuse to procrastinate their work.
There she be. The one and only
I'll
Ganyu.
take my leave now.
The one who killed a monster by suffocating it with her ass. That's how
What
That's
brings you
happen.
here,
That's
Yao
what
Yao?
happens when you try to suppress a
I brought all
sneeze.
the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flower seeds as well. Also, these dried chingshin leaves make a great pot of tea that's very good for you. I know you've had a lot to deal with at work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you're not careful, you'll end up falling asleep in the grass again. Well, this is weird. It's like a responsible younger sister talking to their disorganized older sister.
Paimon, you're running your mouth again. Just yeah, don't listen to Paimon. Don't ever do that.
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a tendency to neglect matters outside of work, and that's something I should improve on. Oh, my apologies. I
Are
don't
there
believe we've been
events like
introduced.
Lantern Rite where you can claim a free 4-star? Yeah, that only ever happens for the Lantern Rite. So you only ever get free 4-stars from Paimon tells Ganyu about Mr. From how you met to his family story. Yeah.
What's wrong? Did Paimon go over everything a bit too fast?
No, it wasn't an in-game noise.
Definitely an ambitious
But yeah, I
plan.
honestly wish there were other events like that too. Because you only ever get 4-star characters from Liyue for free because of it. And I want to get 4-stars from other nations too. So give us a chance to
A
get
little
more events like
difficult to
that.
make this happen.
Also, why would it be difficult? Hang on.
Well, the Lantern Rite is the most important festival of the year. Our celebrations must not only be visually spectacular, but also appeal to the tastes of Liyue citizens from all walks of life. The
So,
Iridescence tour is relatively unknown in Liyue. It's difficult to predict how a brand new show will be received.
so
It
you're
would
missing
be
Sumeru
quite
4
risky for
stars
us
for
to
my
bet
collection of
everything on
4
this
stars.
one music
Fair.
festival.
As for who I will choose this time, well, Yao Yao is gonna be available, right? And I don't have her, so I will probably pick her.
Understand.
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. However, I will submit a proposal requesting to put the Iridescence Tour special performance as the final act of this year's festivities.
There you go.
Live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern Rite. As for the venue, let's reserve a space at the docks.
So we're not stealing anyone's thunder, but we will end the night on a high note. There we go. Saw me with Yao before in the teapot? Yup. You did, with the emergency button and everything. We were just chilling in the teapot for a while. Man, I did notice that the bench I had near my pond is not exactly in the best place to just watch everything because of the bushes in the way and everything. I need to find a better spot for it. And a nicer spot to sit down and chill. I'll see if I can move it around a little bit at some point.
Yes.
With a tree in your
thoughts
face.
precisely. Now I just need to take
But
some
other than that, I
time
think
to
I
give this
like how the pond
proposal some
area turned
polish.
out.
As
I really
long as
like how it
clearly
turned
lay
out.
the pros and cons and highlight the key points of the proposal. Given that Ping and the Traveler have both given the idea their blessing, I'm confident that Qixing will be sure to give it serious consideration. Mr. Dvorak, I will need to discuss with you the number of musicians who will be coming to Liyue, as well as their catering and accommodation requirements.
Oh, yes, certainly. Let's step to the side and discuss further.
Alright, while you discuss that, we can handle other stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we still need to do.
There's work to do. Ganyu's as diligent as ever. I couldn't agree more. Master once said that everyone has things that they are good at and things that they are less good at. So, with that in mind, Ganyu shouldn't feel compelled to become perfect at absolutely everything.
But she feels compelled to do it anyway.
So that can be left to me. Wow. Hey, Yo-Yo, can you take care of Paimon too? Paimon's getting hungry.
Paimon, you're trying to freeload again. You're already freeloading off of me for your entire life, so please, don't do that to other people as well.
I'm afraid my backpack's empty now, but if you let me know what you like, I can bring you some of your favorite dishes next time we meet.
Don't say that to Paimon.
Crisps? What else do you like? Anything sweet, and anything that's
BRB, alright, see you in a bit then.
Here's what I've drafted so far. Anything else you want to add?
Apparently the discussion is
No,
going by
this is
smoothly.
Excellent. I'm racking my brains, but I don't think you've missed a single thing.
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. I'll go make an official copy. Oh, perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our
Yeah,
discussion
that
here.
was pretty quick.
Not at all. Every second counts for a complex proposal such as this. I will inform the Qixing of this development immediately. Please give me a moment to pass on the message. Yao Yao, thank you for bringing my herbs. I will make sure to take them.
Remember to make tea from them first, Ganyu. You mustn't just chew them raw.
I will.
Unless she forgets.
Okay, I should be getting back. If Yo-Yo stays out for too long, Mom and Dad will be worried sick. Everyone, I'm sure that the music festival will go off without a hitch, so don't worry.
We'll see about that.
In case I don't see you before, I wish you all a very happy Lantern Rite.
Thank you, Yao Yao. Happy Lantern Rite to you, too.
We should go get dinner together sometime.
Just released the second part and stuff is going crazy. I know they released the second part, a second movie of it, and I have been tempted to check that out. Because I also fondly remember that character. So yes, absolutely. It's been forever since I've seen anything related to Puss in Boots. Stay put and wait for 2 hours, are you kidding me? Fine, I'll wait for 2 hours. There. Done. Don't you like playing the waiting game? Alright. 2 hours later and we're ready to progress. After a short while, they arrive at the square. Yeah.
Greetings, traveler, Paimon.
Kitching.
and Mr. Dvorak. Call me Kuching.
Haven't
Ganyu
seen her in a
brought
bit
me up to
either.
speed on everything. I'll get straight to the point. The Qixing have approved Ganyu's proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr. Dvorak on behalf of the Qixing to facilitate the organization of this concert.
Yay! That's awesome!
Unbelievably efficient. Kitching strikes again.
Please, The Qixing have a duty to deal with matters such as these. We have merely moved things forward to the next step. On a more personal note, I am an avid supporter of all things new and innovative. As such, it is my privilege to work with you on this
And welcome
exciting
back.
project.
Thank you so
You
much,
didn't miss
Michi.
much. We're still discussing
I've
the
become quite discouraged after our
music
recent
portion
failures
of the
and was
festival.
expecting the same outcome once again, so I didn't dare to get my hopes up.
But it just went through
Never in my
officially.
wildest dreams could I have imagined this going so smoothly. It's like a dream come true. Right. Time for me to call in the performers. To stage a concert at a high-profile event like this is a rare opportunity. We'll make sure it's a night to remember.
Oh, I'm sure it will be.
Our music band's finally getting fired up!
Yes, indeed. I know exactly what I'm doing from here. For a
Alright.
musician,
What do we do,
music will
though?
always be the language they are most fluent in.
What about your ancestor? What about that fairy lady?
Oh, that. Well, that can wait for another time.
Yeah, it's not like she would be running away.
Ganyu? What's wrong?
Wait a
All
second.
about Mr. Dvorak's situation, but I was so engrossed in drafting the proposal that I forgot all about it.
Oh, that's quite all right. I
Feel like
don't
something
even
is
know what
about
a
to go
personal
terribly
trainer
wrong at the
looks like, so
Nothing would ever go wrong at a festival,
don't
right?
Ganyu. Your time and energy are
Oh,
really
no.
precious. I'm sure you already have plenty to
Okay,
do
who's
with
gonna wind up
this
dead?
concert and everything else going on during the Lantern Rite.
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard your story. For instance, I wonder if this lady your ancestor met might have been an Adeptus. What do you think?
Well, it's definitely possible.
To tell you the truth, Mr. Dvorak, I am somewhat related to the Adepti myself. I am part human and part Qilin. The Qilin is an illuminated beast. I know how important your quest to get in touch with your roots must be to you, because I've been there myself before, trying to find out where I belonged.
He's gonna end up drowning by the end of
And
this.
you're illuminated beast?
Fatui will
Human?
attack.
Are you telling me?
I
that
mean,
those
I
rumors of
wouldn't be
the Legion of
surprised.
Adepti are real? So
The
it's
Fatui
not
always
just
mess
artistic
everything up.
license?
You bet they're real! Trying to track them down is tough, though. Like Julian Karst itself. There's nothing specifically stopping you from going there, but getting in and out of there is quite an ordeal.
Yes. Anyway, if you're looking to uncover a lost melody or shine light on a forgotten aspect of Leowa's cultural history, I'm probably not the best person to ask.
Oh, but there are other
But
people.
if it's a person you're looking for, then I just might be able to help.
I see. I think I understand the situation now. In that case, Ganyu, shall we divide the work between us?
Yes, that was also my thought.
Great.
So what do I do
I
now?
will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. In the meantime, Ganyu will reach out to her network and try to find the person he's looking for. How's your workload at the moment? Will you be able to make time?
I can probably get through everything in 2 days, as long as I don't sleep.
Oh
What
my.
do you mean, as long as I don't sleep? Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an
I don't need
extended
sleep.
period with
I need
such a
answers.
toll on your health.
Somehow that does not sound persuasive coming from Kuching.
They both have
Be
problems
it
with
what 3
overworking
moons from the
themselves.
start, he who returns is not he that departs. Even I know the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
You sure about that?
In that case, 3 days.
All right, I can work with that.
If you have the time,
Where are my
can you
answers?
research?
We're not getting them
You're
yet.
well known to many of the Adepti and respected among the people. I'll feel much more at ease with your company.
Of course.
Okay, then let's meet back here in 3 days.
3 days. Great. So it's time for a time
Please,
skip.
Mr. Dvorak, we'll get to the bottom of this.
Are you ready for the time skip?
So helpful and kind. I just...
Just think, imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got them to come to the performance. Wouldn't that be amazing? It'd be such a happy reunion. And that's exactly what this festival's all about.
I'm sure the wind that guided you here feels the same way. Venti! Get over here!
You're right. I'm gonna pull out all the stops to make this Lantern Rite a true extravaganza.
We should probably get going. Mr. Dvorak, could you come with me to confirm the site?
Ooh, we're coming too!
I guess we're coming too.
I was wondering,
Ooh,
what are your thoughts on music?
Spinnaway!
To you?
My bamboo shoots!
Music sounds nice?
Truth be told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering.
The E in JavaScript stands for easy. Damn.
Let's revisit this question after the concert.
Zhongli's going to visit. No! Never! I cannot disappoint Zhongli. There is no way. I will go and harvest more if necessary. If you weren't engaged, which region would you stay in or travel? What vision and weapon character would you interact? What would you do with them? I think I already answered the question about element and weapon. I would probably say electro catalyst user. As for where I would be staying, well, I really liked Sumeru, so I might say Sumeru. Male Lisa? But not with the exact same level of sass. Or lewdness. Or anything. Alright, here we are. Oh, over here.
Lady Yuhang?
Byron, what is it?
As for who I would interact with,
Following
well,
Ningguang's orders, I've been gathering
I would be
intelligence outside of the
very
city with
delighted
the
to be
goal
able
of
to interact with
uncovering
Zhongli,
distraction
as you
and
know.
trouble ahead of the festival. I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast. I was wary of investigating further on my own, so I was just on my way to report this incident to Lady Ningguang.
Liyue is a
But
fair
I'm
choice as
worried
well.
that if we don't act right away, we may miss the window of opportunity to take appropriate action.
I understand. In that case,
Let us handle this one.
Kuching, you're busy enough as it is. There's a ton of different things in the city that needs your attention. Leave it to us. Don't worry. Whatever it is, we'll definitely be able to handle it. Well, he will handle it.
Wow.
With the traveler on the
Thanks,
case,
Paimon.
it's as good as dealt with. Thank you. This will be a great help. I will inform Lady Ningguang about the situation. Once it's resolved, please come and find me again at Yujing Terrace and let me know.
Will do. And say hi to Ningguang for us.
Let's go.
You
What
have
vision
my
would you have
thanks,
quiz?
too.
And it told me Electro.
stay safe and come back as soon as you're finished.
Maybe I should do a quiz like that too
Good
at
luck.
some point. I don't know. Alright. So where to? Okay, that is far away. Definitely teleporting. Let's go. Go over there right now. Longer lifespan and damn. You know what? The problem with Lisa is that in order to use her elemental skill efficiently, you have to charge it up fully, and during that time you literally cannot do anything. You have to just stand there and take all the hits. And yeah. Seems kind of annoying.
Byron said this strange tomb is coming from around here, right? But Paimon doesn't hear anything. There doesn't seem to be a soul in...
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out
Yelan!
to a place like this. So, it's you two.
Yelan! How'd you sneak up on us like that? You nearly gave Paimon
She pulled a Yuri.
You look pretty alive to me. Can't have spooked you that bad.
Fair enough.
Know anything about the strange music?
Ah, you're here for that too? Saves me a bit of explaining.
Give years of a life for
Come
knowledge.
with me. I've already reconned the perimeter, so we should be safe.
I mean, but wouldn't it be a worthy trade? Like her already? And I think we've only ever seen Yelan like once. There was only ever one portion of the story where we met her, so she's relatively new. Alright, let's see. Investigate.
The stuff by the door is in pretty good condition, though. It can't have been too long ago that someone was last living here.
The stuff at the door? I mean, I wasn't looking at the door, Paimon, but okay, let's examine the door.
Doors and the windows are all fine, so there definitely wasn't a break-in.
Let me just harvest some bamboo again. Doing wonder artifact grinding now. Again, I keep saying it. Artifact grinding probably important if you want to be efficient in this game. Then why am I not doing it? Because I don't know.
Empty. There's nothing valuable left here at all.
That would be Yelan. Well, having two does sound like it would be more beneficial. The dungeon 3 times. I don't have a lot of resin right now either, so it's not like I could artifact grind right now if I wanted to.
Except for the fact that there's no sign of a struggle.
Need aesthetic? I imagine that would be drive me nuts having just one of my arms covered. Well, she is an archer, so there is a reason for that.
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, any theories on what might have happened here?
But yeah, I guess it would be really weird. I mean, even if you're an archer, you don't need the glove to be like elbow length.
Same side here.
That is true.
Okay, well, Paimon gives up then. Paimon's got nothing.
What about you? Give up as well?
It's difficult to theorize with so little evidence. Yeah. Tartaglia throws an arrow. Other levels of bow skill, yeah.
Yep. It's not obvious at first sight, that's for sure. To be honest, I was only able to put it all together because of some background knowledge about this area.
Oh?
A long time ago, there used to be a group of bandits in the Liyue countryside who would sound a horn every time they were about to raid a village. But it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak and warn them of their impending doom. To escape with their lives, the villagers would abandon their homes and flee overnight, taking only their most valuable belongings with them. Everything else was left behind.
Thus giving the treasure hoarders the
Eventually
bandits an
brought
easy
justice.
time.
But the fear and trauma remained in the villagers' hearts. Whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were in danger once again, and flee immediately. The culprit of this crime exploited that very fear to get access to this house without having to force their way in.
That's quite the story.
The victims obviously will have gotten quite a fright, but at least they won't be in any great danger. The important thing now is to find this copycat criminal.
If we use elemental sight, we could follow their tracks.
On any other day, that'd probably be a good idea. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work today.
And
Take a
how
look
come?
around and you'll see what I mean. This criminal is clearly well versed both in using music to commit crimes and in making a clean getaway. Not only did they stay off the muddy road to avoid leaving footprints, it looks like they were also careful not to bring any gadgets with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Evidently, they were intent on keeping even the most experienced investigators off their trail. Unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business.
Oh, they're
not about to
screwed.
get away with their little scheme on my watch.
Well, do you need help, or do you think you've got this?
Basically, if we want to find the culprit, we just need to follow Yelan.
Okay, guess we're following her then. Apparently can't let her handle this on her own.
As long as you can keep up. Since the culprit's trying to be cautious and low risk, I'll bet they left through an area with some vegetation for cover, but not so much that it would slow them down.
Okay. Also, the 9 anvils are scary. Why would you say that? Why would you scare me like that? I can easily keep up. Look at that.
Here, look at this.
Oh.
These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way, meaning we're headed in the right direction.
We're on it. Ready to progress? Yep, okay. Come on. Oh.
Their pace has increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on
Yoink.
and they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
So you're saying we're close. And steal a car animation. I think I clicked on it and then but then I was like, I have other stuff to do right now, and then I didn't finish watching it. Meaning I have to come back to it.
There they are! Look! A treasure hoarder tent! Ugh, not the treasure hoarders again! And so close to Lantern Rite, too! 'Tis not the season for their antics!
I imagine it
Come
would be
on,
cool.
Let's round them up.
Alright, here we go. Oh, treasure hoarders, prepare to perish. Where are you? How many? One? Just one? Really? That's it? Just one treasure hoarder?
Hey, who are you? Where did you come from?
Well, this is gonna be an easy fight.
The evidence is conclusive. Okay, confess and we'll go easy on you. My patience is
Seems
running
like a
out,
trap.
So why don't you do us both a favor?
You can't.
Well, if it is a trap,
You think I'm scared of you?
then unfortunate for them, because that means more of them are gonna die.
You should be.
Oh, it really is just that one dude. Oh, I have to use... Okay, I guess I'm gonna be using Yelan for this. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. This poor dude. Get up.
Curses. Seems like you're not
Get
all
up.
big after all. There's no going back now.
Ow.
Better up my game.
Get up. Ooh. Okay, I missed. Wow. Imagine that, I am actually bad. Oh, Hilichurl.
Quietly now.
You are not involved in this. Okay. Now where was I? There we go. My one weakness, an arrow to the face.
You're open.
I am not open. You are. Look at that. Just slowly pushing him away.
You're open.
What now, huh? There was nothing he could do.
Have mercy.
The Hilichurl that suddenly came running in was more of a threat than him.
I've come this far, I might as well finish the job.
I surrender. I surrender, please. I'll do whatever you say. Please have mercy.
Tell us everything. You have one chance, and I'm warning you. Don't make me ask twice.
I won't. I swear. You know, so Lantern Rite's nearly here, and
That it
like
is.
a lot of people, I wanted to buy a few nice things. I know I'm with the treasure hoarders and everything, but I don't really have any kind of experience with robbing people and whatnot.
A dramatic
I,
zoom in, yup.
I don't have the guts to break.
You
into
know she's
somebody's house.
serious.
Wow, you're really going to complain to us about that?
No, not at all. I'm just telling it how it is.
Okay, continue.
I racked my brains trying to think of what I could do, and eventually, I remembered something from back when I was a kid. The bandits would blow their horn, and my grandma would grab us kids and run. I remember the tune, so I figured I'd try it for myself. I mean, just to see what would happen. At first, anyway, I seriously didn't expect that family to pack up and leave.
But they
But they
did.
did.
And you
They
robbed
just left
them.
all their stuff right there for the taking. It was too easy. I couldn't resist. It was completely wrong of me. I know that now. I'll return everything that I took. It's all still in perfect condition, and it'll be like it was never gone. Please, give me a chance, huh?
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike some kind of a deal than spend Lantern Rite behind bars.
So what kind of deal are we striking here?
Yes?
You know how to bargain, I'll give you that. It's just a pity that you didn't confess at the first opportunity.
Oh
You'll
crap,
have to
he's
take a walk
screwed.
with me. Once we've returned the goods, we'll find the owner of the house, and you can apologize to them in person. After that, I'll escort you to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Damn, sorry dude.
Yes, ma'am.
You're screwed.
No, as a former victim of this kind of crime yourself, I doubt anyone understands the fear you inflicted quite as well as you do. Does your
Doesn't
greed
really have
outweigh
any room
your
to bargain
fear?
here, yeah.
More to the point, if you can play a tune from memory, don't you think you should be capable of making an honest living?
Also that.
You mean...
He has alternate opportunities, but nope, I'm gonna rob some people.
That's enough hints for you. You'll have plenty of time to reflect on all of this yourself. There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from here. Guess this is where I'll say goodbye.
Sure.
What is it? Is there something else?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information, so play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to anyone that you ran into me out here.
Okay, I guess.
You helped a lot with the investigation.
Whoa!
Anyway, so it's perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. Just take it. It works better for me too.
Okay then, was that necessary there?
Happy Lantern Rite.
Ara scene? Yeah, kind of.
Go with this.
Damn.
Taking it from here, it's as good as resolved. Whoosh! Random event, a strange melody, complete. Although,
That better pop up after this conversation is over.
try to play the melody again.
That notification better actually pop up. It's all about the dramatic angles, yup. Alright, what's a shame?
Cause Paimon's curious, that's why. It's like when you have a tune stuck in your head, but you don't
Why is it
even know what
hot?
it is. It's driving
I
Paimon
mean,
crazy. When we were chatting
just
with
sneaking
Mr.
up and just like
Dvorak,
whispering in
he
someone's
said
ear. I
he'd
mean,
done
hello.
something positive things.
Coming from
Like
her?
what music
Coming
does
from
for us.
Yelan, you know?
It can help us relax, feel all warm and fuzzy, recall happy memories, or even just think happy thoughts.
Oh, don't you dare mention happy thoughts, Paimon.
Commit crimes.
It comes down to the ill will of the user. Their bad deeds influence the emotions associated with the music. Ah, yes.
Oh, really? Huh. Makes sense. Paimon's musical understanding improves again. Well, anyway, now that everything's resolved, let's get back to Liyue Harbor.
Yes.
Paimon's still waiting for us with our random event rewards.
Damn it, Spinner, stop eating my bamboo! I need that! I need that to build furniture! Damn you! Oh, well, nothing I can do about that now. Oh, there are the lanterns, they just loaded in, okay? I was like, hey, damn, I can't see them from up here. Just took them a moment. Doing it from this height will probably hurt me. Oh, well, screw it. Well, I just ruined her day.
We're back! Everything's all
She did.
That's great news. Oh, please wait here a moment if you would be so kind. Lady Ningguang instructed me to advise her upon your return.
Byway hurries off.
My greetings to both of you.
But yeah, I
Long
just
time
sniped
no
her.
No need to be so formal with us, Ningguang. We've known each other for a long time now. You must be super busy with all the preparations for Lantern Rite.
Ow!
Yes.
Jesus,
On the
Spinner.
contrary, I think it is those that I have known longest to whom I should extend the greatest courtesies. Alas,
On a different day, I would invite both of you inside
Also,
for some
ouch.
tea and a brief
About the
respite
finger.
from your travels.
Yikes.
But you're quite right. Trivial matters aside, there's no
Imagine
escaping the fact
strongly
that we have a
Spanish does the
grand
same thing
concert
like Elon.
organized.
Oh
While the
god.
performance itself is
I would
over,
perish.
we'll then need to invite the representatives of the
Sneaks up
Iridescent
behind you,
Tour for
whispers in your
discussion
ear.
on future collaboration
Osmanthus
opportunities.
wine tastes the same as
The
I
financing
remember.
arrangements alone could well entail many rounds of discussion. Simply put, there will always be work to do.
Whoa.
Alright.
Thinking that far ahead?
Well, we can discuss more current affairs if you'd prefer. I trust you saw this year's Mingxiao lantern at the docks when you arrived at the city?
Yeah, it looked like a goose. Which Adeptus is it modeled on this time?
Sea Gazer. I believe you're familiar with the name. Legend holds that
I'd
he
have
was
to think.
free-spirited and easygoing. People
Yeah, it's been
described
too
him as
long.
a cheerful soul and a loyal friend.
Can't seem to recall. By the way, let me do something real quick. I think I want to turn up the game audio a little bit more. Because I think the game voices might still be a bit quiet, right? So it's been so long, I can't really recall.
On this marvelous Lantern Rite, we pray that the fallen heroes may be guided home. If the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into every corner of the land, perhaps the souls of those who have gone before us will hear the song of a new era. I wondered whether the melodies will be to their liking.
Oh, they're gonna
Okay,
love
yeah.
them.
It's a little hard to hear. Yeah. I hope it's a little bit
At
better
least,
now.
If the guy you mentioned is anything to go by, the Adepti and heroes of the past sound like a positive
It's always
and free-spirited
stupid
cheerful
having to
bunch.
balance the
They're
audio
sure
in
to be open
between
to new
games.
music.
Because then I play FNF and I have to like cut the audio in half.
So, I heard that you'll be going on a search with Ganyu to find the descendants of a fairy lady from a Fontaine legend.
And yes, we are
I'm
indeed
sure
trying to
this
find
quest
someone.
uncover
Yeah.
the truth behind an ancient story will turn into a most charming tale. Do share it with me, won't you? I couldn't bear to miss out.
Absolutely. Time for stories. Ooh. Loading screen. Oh. Okay then, I guess now the event officially begins. Radiant sparks? Okay, I wonder if all these different side stories are also voice acted. In which case I absolutely have to do them here. Okay, so they're all down here. Wait, can I progress with the main story already? Oh, I can.
Go next.
In that case, I'll just progress with
If
that
you'd like
one.
to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Alright, we gotta wait a little bit. What did it say? 8? Come on, there we go. Let's just progress with the main story portion of it for now. I can check the other stuff later. Alright. Charlie away from... No! Shut up, Spinne. Alright, can we... Please? Oh, 2 days later, not 1 day. Okay. Another time skip. I hate having to wait like this. But we can manage. There we go. Is it time now?
Osman.
Looks like it's about time for us to meet up with Ganyu. Let's head to Eugene Terrace.
There she is. Okay. BRB. Alright. Don't worry. I can always fill in any gaps. But right now a lot of it is just conversation. I wonder if we're gonna have any more action this time around. Oh, she's asleep. Wait, never mind.
Greetings, traveler in Paimon. What time is it?
Are you okay, Ganyu? You were nodding off there. Didn't you sleep well last night?
She pulled an all-nighter after all, didn't she?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Let's discuss the matter at hand. Since last time, I've been thinking a lot about the story Paimon told me. In essence, someone rescued a drowning man and performed some music. If that were all there was to it, it could have been many people, human or Adeptus. But the tune was allegedly so wonderful that the drowning man forgot about everything else, even his own impending death, and only came to his senses after being brought to shore. Perhaps
Maybe
there
it was
an
a
adeptic
siren.
power at work in that music
A
that
siren song.
he, as a mortal, could not perceive. Or perhaps he sensed a power surrounding him but lacked the words to describe it, not knowing where it came from. Either way, if this part of the story is true, then the rescuer has to have been an Adeptus.
You really think so? But this story is all the way from Fontaine. Isn't this a bit of a long shot?
Not necessarily.
Also, Paimon's really curious about how
Siren character confirmed? Yes.
Fairy Lady looked.
I'd be down. I'd be down to have like... I mean, come on, we are in a fantasy world. You can absolutely have sirens, right? Oh no, next they're gonna add mimics. Maybe they imagined her having wings.
Ooh, like a crystal fly's wings? That would be pretty cool. But Paimon definitely can't
I
imagine any
mean,
of
pat
the
that.
Adepti looking like
Yes,
that.
that.
Actually, Ganyu, if you had to save a drowning person, how would you go about it?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, you. Go, tell me, right now.
Well, I'd get them to the shore, and then I'd probably hide behind a tree and watch them for a while.
Not
Once I was
creepy at
sure
all,
that
but
they were
okay.
going to be okay, I'd slip away without a sound.
So stealthy. Gunny's outfit for multiple reasons.
Got it.
Hmm.
So basically,
Multiple
Ganyu's the
reasons,
type of
eh?
person who doesn't like taking credit for her good deeds.
I say
No,
cute.
it's
Also
not like
fair.
that. I'm just not very good at explaining things. And I also find it really awkward accepting other people's gratitude.
Well, what if this Adeptus in the story had a similar attitude? That would explain why she just left without saying a word. She was probably thinking something like,
On it too, it looks cool. Two very good
one
reasons.
was merely passing by and saw fit to address this egregious disruption to one's graceful zithering at once. You may keep your thanks to yourself.
That was actually a very good impression of Cloud Retainer, Paimon.
Damn, okay
As far
then.
as I'm aware, Cloud Retainer isn't the most musically gifted. Still, we can't completely rule her out just yet.
But she's
if
not
we
high
set
on the
off now,
list.
we could head to Mount Outsung and ask her about it. You'll be able to confirm either way if it's her, and I can,
You can?
I've been in Lea Harbor for so long now that I'm just not as familiar with the Adepti anymore. If there's anything we want to know about them, she's the best person to ask.
Sounds great! And we're pretty close with Cloud Retainer by now, so we probably don't even need to bring her food this time.
Ah, we probably still do.
I've prepared a gift for her to mark the festival, just in case.
Well, my beta outfit is...
However-
Ooh. The R thingies, yeah. By the way, those kinds of things, wouldn't that be a no... Like, how does that stay on, normally? Because I feel like if you had something like that on the arms, it would either be pretty tight, or it would constantly slip off. Seems impractical. But then again, these outfits don't need to be practical. They just need to look nice. You still have some reservations.
Cloud Retainer spends most of her days studying mechanisms in her abode. She's on her own so much of the time that the moment she has someone to chat with, she just... Never mind. I promised I'd help Mr. Dvorak, and now that I've made the contract, I can't be having second thoughts. Traveler,
White
Paimon,
to blue to dark blue.
let's set off for Cloud Retainer's abode.
It is a nice color scheme. I mean, hey, the character designers know what they're doing.
Ganyu, but she's made up her mind now. Paimon gets why she'd be so anxious. Okay, how about this? If Cloud Retainer tries to start telling stories about her again this year, we should pipe up and change the topic. Wait,
Should we though?
did she leave already? Hey, Ganyu, wait up!
Alright, part 2, a single harmony for an irreplaceable soul. 2,000 meters, absolutely teleporting that distance. No way, no how am I walking that. Especially considering I have to climb up a mountain. Alright, here we go. Yo, Cloud Retainer, you here? Hello? What did that thing do again? Hey! Stop. Wait, really? I have 100% Look. I'll confirm it again. 100% exploration progress.
One man's stone.
And I didn't have this. You gotta be joking. 100% is not actually 100%. Yeah, and sometimes you're sitting at 99% and you can't find anything. And then in other areas you're at 100% and you're like, oh, there's more loot. Oh, there's more loot. And you can never find that kind of stuff in areas where you don't have 100%. Like, for example, down here on Watatsumi Island. I hate everything about this 99% right now. I hate it so much. Stop ignoring. Make strongly pillows solidify. Yup. There's more loot.
I can't believe it. Cloud Retainer is not here.
Huh? Did we miss her?
She doesn't like to travel, so in the past, it's always been the other Adepti who come to visit her during the festivals.
Could we be busy with something else right now?
True. Now that I think about it, Cloud Retainer would be quite capable of taking care of anything on her own. There's no need to worry about her. Since she's not here, I guess the next step is to check all the other Adepti abodes, one by one.
Okay then, and none of them are gonna be there.
A lot more traveling. Got it! Paimon has a great idea!
Please go on, Paimon.
Great idea. Paimon doesn't really fit together.
To find the Adeptus that helped Dvorak's ancestor, right?
You wanna drown yourself? Okay, go right ahead.
Wow, but if she's really as nice as the story suggests, she'd definitely come to help anyone who was drowning, right?
Let's drown Paimon.
I think that's fair to say.
So, all we have to do is get the Traveler to pretend to fall into the water, and the Adeptus will come to the rescue!
If you're so sure, why don't you try? Would definitely make more sense, because with how accomplished we are, nobody would ever believe that I would fall into the lake and just drown like that without any effort of swimming to shore. Paimon, on the other hand, when we first met Paimon, we saved her from drowning by, you know, fishing her out of water. So, definitely more of a believable story if she drowns.
You know perfectly well that Paimon can't swim!
Exactly, that's what makes it believable. Also, how can you not swim but you can float in the air? Like, if you can float through the air, it would be a safe assumption to say that you could easily float in water as well. Why can't you, Paimon? Are you that stupid? I just think it's a bad idea. I guess I can give it no, I think it's a bad idea.
Just trust Paimon! The water's pretty deep over there. Quick, swim to the very center.
I guess we're doing this. Zhongli definitely isn't dumb enough to drown. I think Klee would be most believable, because she's a kid. Okay, Klee is the one drowning. If you don't save a drowning child, Cloud Retainer, it's gonna... Wow, you are so horrible. Alright, let's go do this.
Help! Help! Someone's drowning!
Oh no, we're drowning!
If only there was a kind-hearted Adeptus here to save us! Oh no! Whatever will a Paimon do?
Not help us, apparently. Save the Klee! Someone carries you ashore
What
so
is
quickly
going
that
on?
you don't catch who it is. Zhao! Oh my god, Zhao!
How do you feel right now?
And Shenhe? Both of... Okay, Shenhe and Zhao. Alright, I highly doubt Zhao would be musically talented enough, but Shenhe? Maybe, I'm not gonna rule it out. That's clear, it's time to get fish. Yes.
Shenhe, and the Conqueror of Demons.
Why don't you say something? Please don't make Paimon explain it.
Zhao, I'm so sorry.
Fine, Paimon will explain. We're looking for an Adeptus who's good at being a lifeguard and playing music. But if the Adepti aren't gonna stay home, then how are we supposed to find them?
You can't expect everyone to stay
It
home
wasn't me.
24/7. Yeah, I had a feeling it wouldn't
This
be
Adeptus is
you.
most likely a woman.
And I am not an
Well, I'll just
Adeptus,
call my...
as
We
you
didn't
both
call
already
his name,
know,
though.
Traveler and Paimon.
We didn't call his name. Paimon just shouted for anybody to come help.
This is Paimon's
An
fault.
Adeptus specifically.
No way Paimon would have suggested this idea if she'd known how awkward this was gonna be.
Sorry for troubling you both.
Glad you're okay.
Aw, Zhao. You're leaving already?
As far as I know, the one you seek is no Yaksha. And one last thing. Your actions here caused others a great deal of worry. Do not repeat them again.
I'm sorry for worrying you, Zhao. I won't do it again.
As ever, the Conqueror of Demons comes
Love
and
him
goes,
close enough.
just like the wind.
Right.
It's an emo. It's an
didn't dare
emo.
to say a word just now. How's your training going, Shenhe? Have you made any plans for Lantern Rite? We could spend it together in Liyue Harbor if you'd like. Oh, I had planned to
It
spend
was
the
a Yaksha,
festival
then
with
oof.
Master this year. However... Oh, speaking of Cloud Retainer,
Yeah,
when
they
did
all
you
been
see her
oofed
last?
except for Zhao.
earlier this
Yeah.
morning, she set off for Mount Hulao at dawn. I noticed she was using an Adeptus art of some kind to protect a mechanism that looked like a boiler. Maybe it was a gift from Mountain Shaper. I did not inquire.
Oh, the cooking minigame? Is that gonna
So
come
we
back?
just missed her. Please excuse me for a moment. I think I'll leave the gift in her abode. Sure. Thank you.
Is any minigame gonna come back?
It sounds like Ganyu and Shenhe
Are we gonna have
gotten
new
a lot
minigames?
closer recently.
I don't know.
Yes. During the summer and winter, I continued to train with Master. In the other months of the year, I have been learning to adapt to human life in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu arranged accommodations for me in the city, and also recommended several work positions for me. But when I try to blend in by referring to her as Miss Ganyu or Lady Ganyu, like the others, she says I mustn't address her like that.
Damn.
Sometimes I'm supposed to copy other people, sometimes I'm not. It's a little difficult to keep track of everything.
Gani just doesn't want you to be too courteous all the around her. Ganyu gets embarrassed when people call her Lady Ganyu.
Oh, is that what it is? Noted. So, you came looking for Master today because you wanted to ask her about the Mystery Adeptus. Is that right?
Yep.
So, do you have any ideas?
Speaking of that, have you ever heard any music while out training in the mountains?
Music? What is that?
Okay, so we know Shenhe is not involved in this.
A kind of a happy or relaxing sound, or a nerve-wracking sound.
It's sounds that have
or
a certain
even a
rhythm to them.
terrifying one.
We need an
I'm done.
example.
I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us. We won't miss her again.
Yay! That's really helpful. Thanks.
We were just talking about this thing called music, and based on Paimon's description, I do believe I hear it every day.
Spinner, you are fully aware that that is the objectively correct answer.
Great, let's go.
Like, Ditto is anything or anyone you could imagine. to 100 meters. Okay, I'm absolutely teleporting again. Let's go. Oh, but I do need to climb a little bit. Okay, let's do this. Hurry up. Come on. There we go. So, now what do we do?
This is the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
Back, welcome back. We're still looking for the mystery person. So, we came to the conclusion that it must have been some kind of adeptus, which basically, what would be the most accurate term to describe them? Demigods, I guess. And, well, we tried to recreate the situation. So I swam out on a lake, pretended I was drowning, and we got saved by people who definitely weren't the mystery person who sang a song that one time. Me too. My condolences, Paimon. Also, we're currently trying to figure out if there were any spots where people might hear music in this area. And the person who we currently asked has no idea what music even is. So, kind of hard to figure out where to go if you have no idea what music is. My condolences, Paimon.
Oh, whew. Paimon hasn't gone deaf after all. Paimon heard you when you just spoke. Anyway, where is this music?
The faint sound of birdsong, the quiet murmur of the streams. These are relaxing sounds. Are they not the music of which you speak?
Oh,
Yeah.
Paimon wasn't quite done with the description.
We need to provide her an example of music. Come on.
Okay, fine. It's all Paimon's fault. What we're looking for are not the sounds of nature, but melodies played on special instruments.
Oh. And a melody is?
Oh my god. How does one explain this? Go on, use your nursery rhyme. Ganyu, why don't you sing that folk song you sing to Glaze Lilies?
Huh?
Do it.
Hey, why don't you just sing that one melody Shen has heard before? It'll probably help her to understand what we're talking about.
You need to play FNF for them. Yes, I do need to do that. Alright, fingers crossed this won't attract any Whopper flowers. I mean, it's not dialogue, but hello, main character voice? Such a rare thing.
From the opera that Yunjin sang?
That was a melody, and melodies can be...
Oh my god. Voice reveal.
Felt like I was
yes.
transported back to the past. In my mind's eye, I
But
could
my
see
god,
the
that is
showers
so
and
incredibly
lighting up the
rare.
night sky again.
That happens once in a blue moon.
We're all there, raising our glasses and drinking to our heart's content on the Jade Chamber. As
The
I
absolute
watched
nature
Yunjin's
of my voice
performance,
reveal here.
I felt a warm sensation in my heart. And as the drink reached my stomach, it went from warm to hot. When you hummed that melody just now, feelings from a whole year ago came right back to me, as strong as they were on that day. So that's the power of music.
So, heard any of it in the area?
That was so deep! Music definitely has the power to bring up memories. It's like a time capsule with all the special moments from our life squished inside. What about you, Ganyu? Are there any melodies that have left a deep impression on you?
I don't remember if my parents ever sang any lullabies to me. I know some local folk songs.
Okay.
And a few other things come
But
to
anything
mind,
that's
too.
special to you? Or no,
The
or
songs
nothing?
of the sailors down at the docks. The little ditties that the vendors call out in front of their beloved shops. The tunes of folk artists performing on the streets.
All the sounds of Liyue Harbor.
Yes, that's right. In
Fair.
the past, whenever I heard the sound of those tunes, I always felt that they were worlds apart from me. Nenny and Liyue probably view me as a non-human. And they are right. in the sense that I never could connect with humans' artistic expression and their sentiments. So I haven't been able to integrate into their community and be a part of their lives. At least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start to realize that the only barriers are
It is
ones
true.
that I have erected with my imagination.
I mean, the way she's interacting
The
with
way
us, and
those
we're just a
melodies
normal
make me
person, and then you
feel
say you can interact with
isn't all
people
that
and become
different
part of
from
their
other
lives.
people
Like,
after all.
seriously?
They're about mundane details of everyday existence. Life's ups and downs, joys and sorrows. Even though we come from different backgrounds and have different stories to tell, when it comes down to the most common things that we see and experience around us each day in the city, in that sense, we're all the same.
Why does the game need to get deep right now?
You go, Ganyu! You're really making progress. You have loads of friends in Liyue Harbor when you think about it. Like,
Paimon?
some are more like coworkers and bosses. But at the very least, Kuching and Shenna are your friends now, right?
Yes, I am. Technically speaking, we should refer to each other by the conventional forms of address used among fellow disciples. But now that I know what constitutes a friendship, I do believe we are more friends than co-disciples.
Thank you, everyone.
Would you look at that?
Once
And now
the
what?
days are warmer, I would
Like,
like
where
to
do we go
host you
next?
at my home in the city. Please invite Kuching
Because,
as well.
like, honestly, we
I've
have no more
planted
clues
many
as
types
to
of
where to go
flowers.
next.
I'm sure some of them will be to your taste.
You are too kind. I couldn't possibly.
Nonsense. You are my friend. I have cultivated and cared for the flowers just as you taught me. Once you've seen them for yourself, I am sure you can advise me how to do an even better job next time. I will save some for decoration. We can feast on the rest.
Then, thank you in advance. Wait, what is that saying again? If you insist?
Wow. Yeah, sure. If you Thank you. No, wait. I mean, if you insist, I can.
I'm not completely sure either.
It doesn't matter, okay? You got the point across. No need to split hairs. Paimon's more concerned about your idea of a girls' night out. Eating flowers? Really? Does this have anything to do with you both being the disciples of that illuminated bird?
I doubt Kitching will be munching on any flowers.
Who dares refer to one not by one's Adeptus title, but merely as
Cloud
an
Retainer!
illuminated bird?
Master.
Our greetings, Cloud Retainer.
So, do you sing?
The illuminated bird has landed!
Double humph. Now she has the gall to use it rather than she, even after being chastised once already? Barely a moment has passed since we last met, and yet your impertinence has reached new heights. Very well. If you refuse to learn your lesson, one shall scold you no further.
I can scold Paimon.
One has received your message from Ganyu. On the matter of the Adeptus you seek, one suspects
Take a hint,
to know
Paimon.
their
Sheesh.
identity.
Well, the thing is, Paimon isn't smart.
Well, shall one lead the
There's a
way?
reason. There's a reason we simply regard her as emergency food. And everyone in the community agrees that Paimon is nothing but emergency food. It's her entire purpose. Anyway, yes, please, Cloud Retainer.
I still have to complete my training for today, so I will bid farewell to everyone here.
Very well. Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this special occasion.
Later
you
this
should
night, so we
indulge
got a
yourself
time
with some
skip again?
savory dishes.
Happy Lantern Rite, Shenhe.
If you want
I have to tell you
release a shell
something? Go
lantern,
ahead. What is
come
it?
and find us anytime.
Thank you, everyone. Happy Lantern Rite to you too.
And there she goes. Waffle House has found its new home. What? What? What you talking about, Rob? Alright, so this is where we're heading. Anyway, thanks for the help, Cloud Retainer. Tell us Is this truly the Adeptus we seek? Hello? Anyone here? Indeed.
Is this Quaily Plains? Cloud Retainer, why did you bring us here?
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong, but have you ever heard of her?
I'm not sure. Wait. Guizhong, wasn't that the name? Wasn't it the Guizhong Ballista? Is that where I heard the name? I think that might have been it. I'm not entirely sure, though.
Guizhong is another name of Agentis, the god of dust. She was extroverted in nature and adored social gatherings and inventions alike.
Yeah, it was the Guizhong Ballista.
Long ago, this region was yet a prosperous assembly.
Yes, food
Guizhong
theory.
often invited her friends to visit her home, reserving for us seats around the largest stone table. Sea Gazer would always bring out his latest treasure and place it upon the table. He could be quite the braggart, though usually a mild-mannered fellow. When it came to
was
those
achieved.
collectibles he
Don't.
was so fond of,
Just don't.
he always loved to show them off.
Well, I'm gonna go to sleep. That's fair, that's fair. Get all the sleep you need.
So that's what Sea Gazer was like.
He was an old friend and a former rival. One has many memories of him. Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably become the center of attention. Neither Guizhong nor one was content to let him just steal the spotlight. So we would then also present our proudest mechanical creations. As Adepti, we were each gifted in our own ways, and naturally proud of our accomplishments in our respective fields of expertise. As a result, one often quarreled with Sea Gazer.
Because, of course, not even Adepti are above that kind of stuff.
Even of his own making. He just used his
Yeah.
exploration skills to dig them out of the ground. How, pray tell, could he compare to me, when every single one of one's accomplishments were crafted by one's own hand?
Well, he dug them up by his own hand.
Again.
One digresses. Regardless, every time an argument occurred, Guizhong would come over to watch us during our mutual lambastics. On some occasions, she would join in, and on others, she'd take one of us by the limb and start uttering the most ridiculous nonsense.
Like, for example?
What kind of nonsense?
No kind of nonsense were we spared. Sometimes she would brazenly opine, why argue between yourselves when neither of you could ever hope to beat me?
Wow.
Other times, she would make unsolicited suggestions, such as, once you two are done arguing, let's go to the foot of the mountain and grill some meat. She always sought to make everyone happy, and one must say, she had quite the gift for it. No matter what nonsense she said, one never felt bothered or offended. It also
Well, that's
helped
something
that
at
she
least.
never referred to one as that illuminated bird or lady bird.
Yeah, Paimon!
Come on, get over yourself!
Anyway, just as our impassioned arguments would reach the apex of acrimony, Marchosius would bring his delectable dishes to the table. Who would dare snub the stove god and his wondrous creations? At the sight of him, we would all immediately drop the argument and prepare the table for a night of feasting and drinking. Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Can you see yourselves ever enjoying a drink from a square cup?
Now, hang on a second. Zhongli has taste, ladies and gentlemen. A square cup, while it can be a little bit suboptimal to drink from, does not necessarily make it bad. In fact, you can easily solve problems by just drinking from the corners. That way you don't have to worry about spilling it besides your mouth. But I do see certain disadvantages. It has more volume, for example. Yes. That is an advantage. I don't think I'd really mind.
Then you are most tolerant, but that is its own virtue. Even one could never find fault with Marchosius's cooking. As we ate, Guizhong would continue to find topics for conversation, filling the table with humor and laughter. Each of those
Sweet
old
GOR
fossils
control. I
had
mean,
their
what?
character flaws and points of obstinacy.
Does it have more volume
So
though?
why was it that whenever we dined together, we always had a
If it's
marvelous
if
time?
it has the same width as a
Drink
round
together
cup, then
from
yes, the square one
sky-high
would have more
mountains
volume.
until the moon set and the sun rose, and only then would the banquet finally come to an end.
Same of a
Streetwood
shape,
Rambler
of
would
a higher
often remain
volume.
to admire the flowers
To
with
material.
Guizhong before returning to her.
And would have a higher volume to material ratio,
Glaze
yes,
lilies were far more
technically, but
abundant back then. Entire fields of them would appear to the
assume
eye
you
as a
have-
veritable sea of flowers.
assume you have a shelf full of cups. Or two shelves. One with round cups, one with square cups. The square cups all neatly touch edges with each other, meaning that if you were to fill them up, like both the round cups and the square ones, then the square ones would, by the end of it, contain more fluid. Because they fill out more, they fill out the space more efficiently. Because with the round cups, you always have the gaps between them, which would be wasted space. But yeah, technically the volume to material rate would be higher for the round ones. Technically, yes.
Streetward Rambler.
Again, it comes down to how you would
That's
define
Madame
it.
Ping. You probably know her as Madame Ping.
Oh, okay. Wait, this is a lovely
Slight little
story.
detour there.
Didn't we come here to find that Adeptus from Mr. Dvorak's story? Or are you saying that it was Guizhong? Didn't she, already...
Same dimensions and the square cup wins. I was thinking of how much material is used to make. Yeah,
Alas,
again, comes
long
down
has one
to
avoided this place for
how you want to
precisely
approach it.
that reason. The sights here are a reminder of a time long gone, and evoke much sorrow. One should have guessed that you would disrupt one's poignant moment of mourning with your incessant questioning.
Yeah, Paimon.
No matter, one will share the whole story with you now.
Story time? Cutscene maybe?
In times
Yes.
gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering,
Zhongli.
we invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's Obscuro Vopus mechanism was superior. Though one was too proud to acknowledge it, in one's heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical arts. As for the story between
Aww.
Guizhong and Streetward Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human
Genshin
composers,
Iono, you know what
they
I
were
see
yet
it.
capable of producing simple but fine melodies.
With the sleeves, yeah.
Streetward Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul, an emotional enterprise that could never hope to be replicated by machinery. They argued endlessly until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world.
Oh.
But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, at Streetward Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many Lantern Rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No. It's everything. We think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
Ah.
One has always been
Third time I see this cutscene, it's so nice. Also an F2P, by the way. Welcome to the stream.
One's dealings with Guizhong were
Ah,
born
dang,
out
these
of
story time
discussions on the
cutscenes are always so
discipline of
nice.
What? You have loads of
She
friends.
was hot.
You seem pretty chatty.
Just because one is
Well,
not
was.
ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them. One is perfectly capable of partaking in conversation despite being introverted. But in the end, one is nothing like Streetward Rambler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise. Moreover, her friendship with Guizhong was far greater than one's own. Back when they were rivals, they would often compete against one another in the realm of musical composition. That cleansing bell was one of Guizhong's proudest works, having the ability to both compose and perform.
And where is that bell now?
That's weird. Didn't Madame Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell?
Yeah.
And she also said something about being a vain beauty when she was young or something.
Yeah.
Streetward Rambler, a vain beauty. My foot.
Wow.
That bell has a sad history. Clearly, she refrained from sharing with you the truth of its origins, since the right time had not yet come. As for her old friend, who else could it be? As soon as Streetward Rambler heard that a certain Zhang Li wished to borrow the bell, she realized that the man was none other than Rex Lapis, and that he had made an enormous decision.
And that was a
After all,
while ago.
we all have known each other for several millennia. Some things between us
Shows a
are
human form,
visibly understood.
and we'll see if you... I mean, if her human form is still the same we saw in the story, then yeah.
Paimon did not see that one coming.
Do it. Change.
Enough of your intrusions. Where was one up to? Ah, yes. One remembers now. The
I think it
cleansing
was the
bell
one with
is
the glasses,
powered
right? I
by
think that was
mechanical
her.
heart, and can be used
Right?
to great effect as an accompaniment.
No, that
instrument.
Ping was someone else
After
again.
the passing of its creator, it was used on numerous
I think.
occasions
Right?
during rites of
Unless...
parting. But Streetward Rambler did not acquire it from Rex Lapis for the purpose of producing further funerary tunes. No. Each time she rang it, it was to play the tune that Guizhong composed on it. The two once clashed over their beliefs about the
Guizhong,
meaning
yeah,
of music.
definitely. I agree.
Who would have thought that with Guizhong's passing and Streetward Rambler's mourning, two tunes composed in discord would eventually become one harmonious composition? Once upon a time, Streetward Rambler also loved gatherings, liquor, and music. But after Guizhong passed, she preferred her own company. She could often be found sitting alone at a mountain summit, contemplating and reminiscing with her zither. The music would go from mournful to soothing to impassioned.
Many years passed before she finally composed a melody to our satisfaction. In celebration, she played the tune to the clouds. Regrettably, one has only ever heard her play that tune once. Which brings one back to the matter you've been investigating. Perhaps it was during that performance that the ancestor of your Fontaine friend fell into the water and was saved by
So, should we intrude? I mean, he already met Madame Ping, but should we tell him? Should we tell him that it's her?
One was also greatly perplexed by this. After suppressing one's curiosity for a long while, one finally approached her and asked why she would retire the tune after having spent so long on it.
And what did she say?
In response, she said, "Though the strings that played that melody survive, the one who inspired it is gone. Tell me, Cloud Retainer, when the one attuned to my soul is no longer here, who else could hope to understand this tune?"
I just remember being taken care of by you when I was young. Once the Archon War came to an end, I stayed behind in Liyue Harbor to honor my contract.
Again, I want all the details about the Archon War, by the way. I know every time we hear about it, it's very sad context.
Was quite the
but man, I wish we could see it in its
Tragically
entirety.
passed before her time. Her manuscripts still lie unfinished in the realm of clouds. Blank pages give one cause for contemplation on what might have been. Had you not decided to search for that mystery Adeptus, perhaps these stories, too, would have been lost to the sands of time.
Just dots.
As of now, you know the truth. That the Adeptus who rescued the drowning man was none other than Streetwood Rambler. Do you intend to discuss this with her?
I think we should. At least bring it up, you know?
Do you mean Ping might find the topic too distressing?
Precisely. The passing of our old friend is a heavy topic that both of us are usually careful to avoid.
Oh my god, man. Sorry. An Archon, what happened in Canria?
So bold. Cloud Retainer, could it be that this is just your own personal opinion?
Oh? How so?
I've been in Liyue Harbor for quite a long time now, and I've witnessed many farewells along the way. So I, too, am well acquainted with the pain of the passing of a loved one.
There is no war in Canria.
But this doesn't bring the city or its people to a standstill. They have to keep moving forward. Someone as perceptive and wise as Ping will surely have come to understand and embrace this. Though these immortal mountains have lost an Adeptus, the harbor of mortals has gained a wise elder. No loss can ever be undone, but there is always much that can still be gained. Ping has helped countless people.
Look at Ganyu being wise
and will guide
again.
many others in the years to come. And all to whom she extends a helping hand become her friends. People she can admire flowers and discuss music with. Though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit, life goes on. Because there are new friends waiting for you further down the road.
Ganyu's right, by the way.
We even asked Madame Ping what she thought about adding a music festival to this year's Lantern Rite.
And she was in favor.
When we get back, why don't we just ask her if she'd like to perform? Maybe we can even get her up on stage.
That would be nice. I'm not sure if she would, but
You
it would be nice.
and your imaginations.
Oh?
Why don't you come with us? It's been a long time since you last spoke with Ping, and Liyue Harbor is always decorated so beautifully during the festival period.
Is not every Lantern Rite the same in this regard? Were there ever anything new to discuss? One in Ping could meet any day of the year.
Yeah, but
I disagree.
you know, Lantern Rite still.
Each new day and each new year is different from those that have come before.
Again, which is why I want to see the
How
new
long will you
cutscene.
simply let them pass you by?
Nothing else. Do it for Ganyu. Do it for her. Do it for her.
The edibles she brought this time were indeed quite delectable. Very well. Then one will be off. If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, one shall soon find out.
And there she
All right.
goes.
We should be getting back to the harbor.
Edible.
We don't want to keep her waiting.
Yeah.
Once the Gwali assembly, now the Gwali plains.
I mean, I know it's just because,
Say,
you know, Adepti talk
flowers
for
there
food,
and
but
cared
it
for them
makes it
carefully
sound
enough.
like she meant
Do you
something
think that
very
one day
different.
she'll be able to recreate the sea of glaze lilies?
Allow one to take
You're
one's
back?
praise from a moment prior. You are still far too given to flights of fancy, child.
I'm not back. Yeah,
What?
but it makes it sound like it.
You were still listening?
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you. This time, one is departing in earnest.
Johnny giving visions. Ningguang, you have a rock wall. Take a vision. Well, you have a rocks. Take a vision. Albeda, you have the experience. Take a vision. Ito, you have the IQ of a rock. Take a vision. Yes. Ah, man, you gotta feel bad for Ito sometimes. But you know, at least, you know, he did get a vision, so he should be happy. And he is a pretty strong character. He's just very, very dumb. Ah, stairs. Alright, Madam Ping, I'm back. And Cloud Retainer's already here.
Whoa, Madam Ping and Cloud Retainer?
It
Yes.
appears you made haste after all. One arrived but moments before you.
Oh, bless my soul. To what do I owe the honor? How nice of you all to come and visit me.
So about your dead friend.
Bird, haven't you said anything yet?
Said what, precisely? And why should one be tasked with saying it?
'Cause you're the one who's known Madam Ping the longest.
Street word. Or rather, presumably, you would prefer to be addressed as Ping?
Oh, Cloud Retainer, you are uncommonly polite today.
Yeah, well, we're about to talk about a heavy topic, so, you know.
Given that Lantern Rite is almost upon us, the weather in the city is most pleasant, and a sweet floral fragrance lingers in the air.
Get to the point.
Ganyu, please continue from here.
Wow.
All right.
What is it?
This all started because
So
we
what?
were trying to help Mr. Dvorak
Go-
find the adept
Nah.
who saved his ancestor's life.
Ganyu recounts the story of to Madam Ping.
Cloud Retainer informed us that the one who played that melody and rescued the drowning man was none other than
Where's the
yourself.
toy merchant?
Huh.
Why?
Let me think.
Fireworks.
Yes.
Ooh.
I do believe I recall that encounter. What a long time ago that was. I'm surprised that you still remember it.
But don't I already
More
have
astonishing, perhaps, is
I
the
already
fact
have
that the
access to
story has
fireworks? I
survived
think I
this
already have
long
access to
haul,
them.
when mortal lives are so very brief. It appears that she has proven herself right once again.
But more.
We like to call her Guizhong. From the look in Cloud Retainer's eyes, I
But more. New.
sense
Okay, I
that
will
she
have to
has
check.
already told you all about her.
Albeit reluctantly, one might add.
There is no harm done. After all, Lantern Rite's very purpose is to commemorate the heroes who gave their lives for Liyue. Although Guizhong did not live to see the splendid sights of today, She was as much a hero as any other.
And again, I still want to see what the Archon War was like. Entirely.
Once upon a time, she said to me that
Dog.
humans were a weak form of life that she wished to protect with her wisdom. But as she interacted more and more with them, her opinions on them began to change. She marveled at the beautiful complexity of their spirit.
Tartaglia?
The
Ah,
sheer
yes, that one,
splendor of
totally.
all they could accomplish through their hard work and intelligence.
A good
She
doggo,
told us
yes.
that to underestimate human potential would be to
Dog
make
bottom
a
text.
grave mistake. With the smallest amount of guidance, enormous power can be unleashed in them. And a human who has reached their full potential may well be her equal. Someone who could have as much to teach an Adeptus as to learn from them.
She always had a way with words.
No!
That her mechanical accomplishments were judged superior to one's own was, one suspects.
I read that comment and I was like, no, don't you dare, but it was already too late.
Speaking of mechanics, Cloud
So
Retainer,
far
do
too
you
late.
still remember that potted plant mechanism? The one that the two of you gave me as a gift?
Of course. Guizhong and one both put an immense amount of effort
How
into that
dare
gift.
you,
It would
Spinner.
be no overstatement to call it a testament to each of our individual technical genius.
As Guizhong once said, it takes every blade of grass and every flower.
Heck
to
of a
make
redeem
a
option it
homeland.
is, and it's painful.
When I see
Why?
the sight of Liyue Harbor
Why did I
before
make that
us
a
today,
thing? Oh
I am
no,
reminded
Neon,
of
what is it?
this.
Madam Ping looks very emotional right now.
Was he? Ow. I don't deserve the bonk. I didn't say anything. Well, she's been through a lot in her time. By the way, I already checked that other program a little bit. So far, I don't see any way to add in the anvil. But I'm sure I can figure something out eventually. Maybe I'll have to wait until it gets updated, because it is currently getting updated a lot. I have been able to recreate the throw. The problem is that there aren't as many different objects in it that are good for throwing. I think there were only like 2 that really worked all that well. So I'll have to... We will be sticking with what we currently have for a while. Maybe we will make the switch eventually. Funny when you start talking right before it. Maybe, I guess. Oh, huh. Let's interrupt too. Don't, please. There's so much other stuff you could be doing. I couldn't remember what I was thinking about. Then it hit me. Ha. 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 Final Genshin has mods. Are just skins for characters, but they're also weird. I imagine they would be.
Of all of us, it was Guizhong who was the fondest of these grand and exciting occasions. If she were still with us, I'm quite sure she would still be trying to best Cloud Retainer's finest works at every opportunity.
Liyue Harbor is always filled with the sound of music at this time of the year. If she were here, one is certain that she would seek you out to discuss and debate the virtues of various melodies.
So if you're modding your account, it's going to be Thanos snapped. Yep.
What was the melody that you played back then?
And I think they have a very good detection system for it, right?
Why don't you join the concert as a performer?
Which I think it's nice that they have a strong anti-cheat.
Oh, as much as I don't
Because
wish
man,
to
do I hate it
dampen
when
your
people cheat at
enthusiasm,
games.
It's been a long time since I played this zither. My fingers don't have the dexterity they once did. And
But are you still gonna do it?
whenever I play that tune, It always reminds me of her. I start wondering what she would think of the changes I have made to her melody. There was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it almost felt like she was back again. Sitting right there on the stone stool next to me, chatting away.
All the more reason to play it, right?
Too, looking just like they did in the old days. No matter how much time goes by, the moment that melody starts playing, it transports me right back to that time in my memory.
So the past still weighs heavily on your heart?
Well, I would be lying to myself if I claimed to have completely moved on. But that is not to say that grief doesn't get easier with time. Despite the sadness, I have found many things that bring me joy in life. It is simply the nature of the world in which we live that even if one wished to mourn for an eternity, it would be a nigh impossible feat. Just look at this potted plant. Isn't it stunning?
What potted plant? You currently like... We were looking at the city there.
And conquer grief. You have indeed made progress.
Be that as it may,
Leeway is potted, yes, and planted. It's a potted plant, absolutely.
Well, if you're sure.
There's a pipe bomb in your mailbox. Yeah!
What's everyone doing here? Did something bad happen?
And now
Also,
Yanfei.
Yanfei is here too, apparently.
Because
why not?
To give me their regards for the holiday.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad. Well, in that case, happy Lantern Rite, everyone.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
God, that's why.
I just remembered that I have some work to do at Yuehai Pavilion that I need to discuss with Yanfei. I haven't been able to find a chance until now.
Alright.
Leave Mr. Dvorak in your capable hands. Cloud Retainer, Ping, we will be off for now.
Alrighty then.
Huh? Does it have to be right now? Which case is this again? Hey, Ganyu!
Hard, in a hard way.
Ganyu still has much to learn when it comes to the art of deception.
What a pity. She has learned nothing of one's ability to carry a conversation.
Really? Really, Cloud Retainer?
It's been so long, Cloud Retainer, why don't you stay? I'll make a cup of tea and we can chat a while.
Gladly. This was one's intention as well.
When you next see the Fontaine musician, please give him my regards. I'd like to wish him the very best with the concert.
We will. We will absolutely give him your regards.
You got it, Madam Ping.
But you should really talk to him yourself.
I think you've listened to enough of my nattering for one day. As for that melody, I will play it for you all another time. Goodness knows I need to practice it first.
But we will hear the melody.
Wow, that'd be great. We'll look forward to it.
When that time comes, wherever her spirit may be among the countless grains of sand and specks of dust between the harbor and the mountains, perhaps she will look at the Liyue of today and steal a smile when she sees the prosperous land that it has become.
All right, let's go tell Mr. Dvorak the news.
Right. As you say, Paimon. Let's go. At least it's not too far. Where he at? Okay, go through here. Alright. I bring you pleasant news, my friend. Oh, Kitching's here too.
Mr. Dvorak! Ah, and Kuching's here too! Thanks for helping set all of this up.
Welcome back. Did everything go well?
I think so,
Really
yeah.
well. We found the person Mr. Dvorak was looking for.
Are you serious?
Indeed. You met her too. You recount the story of the fairy lady Kitching and Dvorak.
I see. So the melody my ancestor heard was an adeptus remembering her late friend?
Yep.
That certainly explains why it was such a powerful and poignant tune.
Huh. That's a really interesting first reaction. Guess that comes with having a musical mind.
So, do you want to talk to her
I
again?
have to say, though, it's hard to believe that the fairy from the tale is now an elderly granny.
Well...
Paimon knows exactly what you mean. Normally, Adepti don't age at all. But Streetward Rambler, or Madam Ping as we know her, probably only became old because it's what she wanted for herself.
Madam Ping possesses vast knowledge and great wisdom. Whatever physical form she may decide to take, her mind and wits are as sharp as they come.
Yep, Kuching summed it up perfectly. That's exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
Sure it was.
Yes, I must thank her in person. That can wait until after the concert, though.
Yes.
For now, I need to devote all my emotional energy to the performance.
Do that.
Speaking of, Madam Ping wishes you all the best at the music festival.
And so do we, by the way, but okay.
Sneaking suspicion that she'll stay in her usual spot, but listen to the performances from afar.
Wait, are you serious? Oh no, now I'm starting to get nervous.
Relax, just treat it like any other performance.
Okay, alright. Nope, another rehearsal is in order. Please excuse me, everyone.
I mean, rehearse all you want. It's better if you rehearse more. You should do that for other performances too, anyway.
Already gone. Paimon wasn't even finished telling him everything. Before we set off on our search with Ganyu, he asked us about what music means to people. After our recent adventure, Paimon thinks we have a lot more to say about that now.
Please, share your insights with me.
I guess, sure, we may as well do that.
We found out that music can be used for good, but also for bad. It can make people happy and moved, but it can also be sad and bittersweet. And music is like a kind of memory written in people's hearts. It can put you in touch with feelings from a totally different time and place.
Pretty much, though there was more to it than that. That was a broad summary, but not the most detailed.
It sounds like you had an eventful trip. Don't worry, I'm sure Ganyu will fill me in on all the details shortly.
I am sure she will, yes.
You're gonna carry on working?
Of course, she always does
Just a
this.
few things to wrap up. All the groundwork is done. As long as everyone enjoys the festival activities, all our efforts are worthwhile.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite to you as well.
Paimonish to English. Music makes you feel different things. Yup.
That should be everything taken care of, right? Oh, no, wait. Paimon feels like she's forgetting something. What was it? Oh, it feels like it was a while ago. Shoot! Latent... Wait, no. Anyway, fancy bamboo shoots!
Made from nests and bamboo. Oh no! We just now... Wait a moment, how many days did it take in in-game time? 2, 3? 3 days? Was it 3 or 4 days in-game time?
Zhang said he wasn't in a hurry, so if we went now, there's probably still time, right?
Yeah, we should probably deliver that now.
Anyway, even if we
After getting asked like 4 days ago.
picked him by himself. Anyway, let's go check with him at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Bamboo. Who? I hate it all, you can't give it. Oh, I absolutely can. And I would. I guess that's just a side quest though, so I have no need to talk right now. Alright, Zhongli! Wait, it's me, Zhongli! Zhongli isn't here! No! And now it's day! Now it's daytime. Alright, that's...
Let's take a break here.
I wasn't expecting that. Hu Tao breaking it down? Hello?
Oh wow, look who it is! Are you here to hang out with everyone's favorite funeral director?
So you're just casually practicing your rapping skills at the entrance to your funeral parlor? In broad daylight?
You're freaking me out a little. Wow. So, are you also open to breaking it down at a funeral? Because why not? Favorite and only funeral parlor. Yes. Just yes. Wow.
After everything we've been through, you don't see me for a hot minute, and you're back to being scared of your own shadow. We have all this open space, a clear view of the mountains behind and the sea in front. Not to
No,
mention
yes,
we have
oh no.
several invisible
The fight
audience
has
members
begun.
enthusiastically cheering us on. It's the perfect spot to rehearse.
Invisible audience members?
Ghosts. Dead people.
Gotta say, it took me a few days to get used to Director Who's way of talking.
Xinyan was pretty spooked too when she first got here. Just like when she sees a frog, but a giant frog with sharp teeth.
Yeah, I would be scared of that too. Probably.
What's wrong? I've never seen someone look so confused before. Well, don't worry, because Director Who's here to explain it all.
Who is the
There
imposter?
once was a Fontaine musician who went around town on a mission. He came door to door for his iridescence tour, looking for acts to audition. With my words, Xinyan's chorus, and Yunjin as our mentor, we'll take the stage by storm with flames roaring and the whole audience calling for more.
Heck yeah! Also the pose, the camera angle, everything. Nice.
For sure! The whole dance floor will be yelling encore! Encore!
And it will.
Now Paimon's rhyming along. But when you say flames roaring, are you sure this'll be safe?
No. But if it's not safe, hey, if people die, all the more business for her.
And I've already informed the Yuhong of
It's
all
perfect.
the pyrotechnics we're planning on using.
She makes her own economy.
Guess we'll just have to trust Xinyan on this one.
Have you seen Zhongli Director Who? Can't really find a whole mascot thing because I can't really decide. Ah, that is fair, I guess.
Oh, Zhongli. He took one of those fancy meal boxes and set off for the mountains. Said he wanted to pay a visit to some old friends. It's a real pity that he couldn't be around for this. As well as being a true connoisseur of traditional art forms, he's able to appreciate Xinyan's performances too.
Yeah, that's right. Matter of fact, he was the one who first invited me to perform here. To tell the truth, though,
I can't wait to see them performing now.
here one day.
But it's probably gonna take a while longer.
Now you know. The
Because normally these kind of events are 3-parters and we're currently only on part 2.
welcome to come and hang out.
Damn it.
Especially if you're in the mood to try something new. I can speak to that. Hu Tao is always full of fun surprises.
And jump scares.
Actually, Xinyan,
I gotta go enjoy the game. I will, thanks for being here.
do you want to go through them
Have a good
together?
day, or night, or whatever time zone it
Sure
is.
thing. I'm all ears.
Oh, Traveler in Paimon, I believe Zhongli was heading to Mount Hulao, so...
It's not
make
over
sure you
yet,
meet him on the
yeah.
right hill. When you see Zhongli, please pass on this message to him. It's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses. You should join us too. It'll be a
It's
riot.
not over till it's
If
over.
there's one thing I've
True.
learned from being a funeral director, it's how to throw a party.
Dare you? Wait, what? You can't give any. You wouldn't. I dare you. Huh? There we go. Let's return. Alright. Chongli, Dongli, Bonkly. No bonk. We do have the cooking minigame, maybe. We'll see.
Paimon sees them! It's illuminated deer! And illuminated bird number 2!
Hey! Greetings everyone, long time no see.
A familiar face. Have you come from Liyue Harbor? How is the city nowadays?
Everything's great! But you know, if you're so curious, you can always go and check it out for yourself.
In fact, Mooncarver has
Zhongli!
been taking walks on Mount Tianhao
Let's go.
in recent times. I believe the sights of the city are quite familiar to him.
Zhongli! Here you are! We've brought the bamboo shoots you wanted.
Impeccable timing.
Wait, really? Puts the nest bamboo shoots in the cooking mechanism next to him, and yeah, that's all I could read.
Bamboo shoot soup ought to be slow cooked for many hours on low heat. Using Adeptus arts to hasten the process.
Shawnee will be your
of
new
a
client.
shortcut.
Why?
Wait,
Stop me at you. I want you to read the message I just wrote that you ignored.
Indeed. Cloud Retainer
I can't
truly
always
might
look
be
at
her
that. I have to
supreme cuisine
pay attention to
machine.
the game too.
can we not just call it a cooking machine? Actually, never mind. She seems to take a lot of pride in her mechanical gizmos, so it's probably best if Paimon doesn't go changing the name willy-nilly.
I trust that you found the answers you were seeking during your recent journey.
Scatica? What? But yeah, we found some answers.
Excellent. The past should be remembered, but not overly dwelt upon. Our journey should be seen as a means to take on more from the world around us. When the bamboo shoot soup is ready, I must insist that you try some for yourself.
No. But yeah, of course, of course.
Zhongli, Huta told us to tell you something.
Yeah, the performance.
It's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses. When she says performance, she must mean the Lantern Rite Music Festival.
Absolutely.
As for the banquet, she didn't tell us anything more about that, but she invited us to come as well.
As you can see, I have a prior engagement with 2 Adepti friends of mine tonight. Please, give Director Who my best wishes for the performance.
Don't worry, you'll be there anyway, because I'll be playing as you when the performance starts.
Far be it from a mere consultant like myself to refuse.
Yay! Then we'll see you there?
Absolutely.
Rex Lapis, the bamboo shoot soup is ready.
Thank you. I will examine it right away. The appearance is exquisite. And
You
the
can tell
aroma
through the
rich and
pot.
intense. The craftsmanship of this machine is commendable indeed. Since you came all this way, you should not leave empty-handed. Please, take some soup. It tastes most exquisite while still warm.
I'd be delighted to take some. Thank you. Alright. Now what do we do? We head back. That is what we do. I mean...
I intend to reminisce with my old friends for a while longer. You ought to get back to Liyue Harbor. There is a performance you do not want to miss.
Yeah, but... you will not miss it either. I promise you that I will be there as you. Yes. Alright, I gotta go now. Wait, did I not hit the navigate button? Yeah, why is it... there it is. Why did I not see it the first time I checked the map? I guess I am blind. Ooh, apparently I'm already in the cutscene trigger. Okay. Oh my god, this is it! This is it. It's time!
I'm honored to be here on the Iridescence Tour stage. All right, without further ado, I'm Xinyan, this is Hitao, and this is a little something called...
Oh shit! Let's go! Everyone is here now.
I'm up here blazing trails through the midnight sky, lighting up the world below. And when the crowds all hear my voice, they'll meet the spirit of rock and roll.
Let's go! Hey, you butterfly, you two buzzing by, guiding your way to the afterlife, opening the path without a fright. Oh, I'll light the fire, watch it blaze across the universe.
She breaking it down.
Watch your step, or you'll get burned. Hey,
Alright! You're right, this is great.
Does anyone have any plans tomorrow? With
Oh?
another year behind us, I think we deserve a celebration of our own. My treat. Interested?
The Tianquan footing the bill? I can't miss out on that.
We truly get to see everyone. And of course, Zhao is busy fighting. The fireworks! There we go! There we go. This is always so nice. Oh?
Master, listen!
No, honestly, why are they so good at making these cutscenes?
May the year ahead be a blessed one.
I believe it shall be.
Wait, really? They've started? Oh shit, it has begun.
Elementary.
We'll
One
have to
shall
check
fashion
that.
For you a Shao lantern, the likes of which the world has never seen. And you must take it to Liyue Harbor to display its magnificence for all.
Here we are, the verse versions with them Japanese and Chinese are being synchronized to the beat. Yeah, it did kind of sound a bit off, but still good. Still really good. I should listen to the different versions at some point, you're right. L plus ratio if you don't agree. I still think it was good. Ah. We need more of this. I always feel bad for all the people who miss out on these events. I always feel bad when people miss out on this. Completed. So you're telling me there isn't a part 3 after all? It's only a 2-parter this time around. Yeah, apparently it's only a 2-parter this year around. Okay. Behind the stage. Right, this to become. Behind the stage, to the right. Wait.
Yeah. I love the atmosphere.
Well, there's one person. Find the characters. Find the characters to talk to them. There's the epilogue. How to glitch? Just alone. Don't worry, I can be there. Never mind. Alright. I am supposed to check the toy merchant. I need to remember where that person even is in the first place. Oh, you want me to talk to her? Fine, I'll talk to her real quick. Didn't know you like music so much. I'm glad I invited you here. Inviting me now. Yes. Vlad. Where is Vlad? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Classified Beige and GG. Invisible cape. Ah, I see. That would explain it. Let me just see. Is this one? No, it's not. Happy Lantern Rite. Special Adventure. Steamed ones. Wow, yeah, we are the steamed ones. I think in the end, Fate 2. Met before. Bumped into each other at some point. Hang out with Aeon Slope, looking to recruit new people. Heard my voice. You do look a bit familiar. One more reason. Lend you a hand. What I want. Cut to the chase. A novel. New information. As fun as they used to be. Join the adventure skill. We need to come out from novel and exciting approaches. There are a couple recruiters. Fireworks craftsmen. Racing challenge. Laid out in the challenge. Just step on them and use the momentum. And gunpowder blast to accelerate into the sky. Jesus, okay. Firework flying Paimon. Here's you, but who knows? It might just blow you away. Contained inside a tough device. Have publicized it many times. Please do not steal my idea. Put a lot of thought into this. I can tell racing chances to pacify. Steam once. Reputation precedes you. We might check it out. To watch the animation from Genshin now. No, later. Toy merchant sells the old fireworks from last time. So, okay, it is just the old stuff. Pair great rewards for the challenge. Gunpowder race, let's go. It's a deal. Without further ado, give it a whirl. Try. I will try that. Alright, so that's this one. Okay, so these side quests aren't voice acted. So that it was one of the side quests. They aren't voice acted, they're just to unlock some mini games. Got it, that's what I wanted to know. Alright, here's what I'll be doing now. Since we've basically completed the Lantern Rite stuff. I mean, we can talk to people, but there is other stuff I could do that is more important. But fine, you know what? Let's try running into Chi-Chi and Beiju, at least, like, for a second. They should be over here, right? That's where they were in the cutscene, so... Right, they were here at Boo Boo Pharmacy. I think. On the red walkway thingy? Metal up, red walkway thingy. So, okay. Somewhere around here. Up. Up is generous terminology. Up, like here. Not in the open. Up the stairs. Which stairs? There's a lot of areas. So up the stairs like the red stairs. Okay. But there are many of them. And I don't know which area specifically they're in. Hard to describe. Yeah, I know. Because there are a lot of red stairs. I'll just have to take a look around. Let's see. Will it be easier to describe in German? Would it? Aha! I found them!
The Lantern Rite celebrations are getting better by the year. Such wonderful music.
Dr. Baiju, I've brought the herbs. Who are they for?
The singers. Performing at a music festival is very demanding.
He's still not a playable character, by the way. How long is it gonna take? They have introduced the Dendro element now, but he's still not playable.
I dared not neglect the Yuheng's request. Her messenger was quite insistent that it should take top priority. Let me double check again. This one is for...
I mean, Dendro Healer would make sense, because, you know, pharmacy and all that. Alright, now what I want to do, real quick, is I want to unlock the next part of the map real quick. Allow me to do that. Because I've been sleeping on this for way too long. The longer a character isn't playable, the higher the risk of them dying. True, true. Not every character will be playable. I mean, take Signora, for example. At least unlock the waypoint to the boss. That would probably also make sense to do. But let's at least unlock the map first. There we go. And there it is. The boss is over here. Do I have anything to... That's not enough, is it? Yeah. Sad. Code ignores me again. We should make the herb guy a claymore-wielding DPS. Because why not? Have you done the quest? I have not done any quests here. I know the one I'm supposed to do is it this one? I think this is the one I'm supposed to do, right? But isn't this more important? I thought this would be more important. Because I have a feeling that this one isn't gonna be a story quest. I mean, like a voiced quest line and all that. So, it's not gonna be as... Because you know me, if it's voiced, it's important enough to stream. If not, then not. And I feel like this is not gonna be voiced. But yeah, Alhaitham definitely more important. So let's get started.
I once heard that Alhaitham's been made acting Grand Sage, but that personality of his... Oh boy. You think things will be okay?
I'm sure they will be.
Why don't we go to the academia and ask around?
Alright, we will get started on this quest line. We will absolutely not be able to finish it today. But we will get it started so that next time we can wrap it up. They normally take, these story quests normally take about 3 hours, I think, at this point. So if I get it started today, I should definitely be able to finish it next time. Right? I think so.
How's everything going with your thesis?
I should be able to publish it next month. A few days ago, I was worried that I'd have to stop my work on it. Thankfully, that didn't come to pass.
Well, Azar was one of your thesis advisors. Honestly, I was afraid that you might have gotten dragged down as well. How did things get settled?
The newly appointed acting Grand Sage reviewed all of our projects and gave us permission to continue our research.
Nice job, Alhaitham.
Grand Sage? That sounds like a new thing.
Yeah, I heard that selecting new sages has been taking some time, so he's just filling in.
Yeah, he doesn't want the title of Grand Sage.
Him that our research results weren't jeopardized. Once my paper is published, I'm definitely giving myself a long vacation
over 60
and
pity.
getting some much-needed rest.
And DPS either way.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, but I have to keep saving.
They're really out of their minds.
Nice being a scribe more, yeah.
Acting Grand Sage?
Take it easy, Professor. I'm puzzled as well.
Just going by qualifications, you're one of our most preeminent scholars. I don't know why they picked a stripling like him.
Very different opinions on him, apparently.
Because I wasn't chosen for the position? No! It's because I don't understand why they chose him. He was one of my students, but he rarely attended class. When I asked him about it, he retorted that self-study was better use of his time.
But it worked out well for him.
Misery of miseries. For the academia to have him as the acting grand sage?
I think he does a good job by the looks of it. Try to get Alhaitham, if not Tau. If the next banner doesn't have Kazuha in it. Again, I will not pull for any of them currently.
Really? Who is it?
Someone named Alhaitham.
Doesn't mean that you are automatically dumb. Exactly.
Lots of things being said about him. Hard to tell what's true and what isn't, though. There's also a Vahumana scholar who's been in the spotlight recently. They say that he's a likely pick to be one of the next sages.
Oh, is he teaching any courses? Maybe we should drop by.
Wow. News of Alhaitham being the acting grand
Great
sage
example.
sure spread
Really?
fast. Some people
Smart,
don't know who
but
he is,
just
though.
not
Guess he's less famous than Paimon
not
thought.
interested in
Some
school.
people are saying good things and others bad. Especially that old guy just now. He really doesn't like Alhaitham.
Yeah, but he doesn't like Alhaitham because of bad experiences, apparently. Because he's a bad teacher. What do you want?
Hey, are you okay? You don't look too good.
The Matra.
The Matra?
What about the
I'm
Matra?
Ilias. I have to talk to a Matra about something important.
Well,
In the state you're in? You shouldn't push yourself.
anything about his playstyle?
Tell us what happened and we'll pass on your
I think it's interesting. I've only tried him like in the little domain thingy where you can try him out. But I think it's interesting with the mirrors and everything.
This is an important matter. Failure is not an option.
Also, Yggdrasil, hi.
Fine, we'll take you to a Matra.
Coming in first thing to call me cutie. I mean, I'll take it, thanks. Thank you. The illusions of the mob.
We promised to take him to a Matra, but we don't know that many, do we?
You can't play him well and you should have skill issues. Damn.
Let's go find him.
How are you? I'm doing well, thanks for asking. How about you? Hope you're doing well as well. I hope you are doing well as well. Okay, I guess we're going over here now. So that would be... Oh, we're going up. Okay. Fine. Fine is better than nothing. Sometimes that's all you can ask for. Alright, we need to find a Matra. Have you seen any? Are you a Matra?
Hey there. Excuse us, but is Sino at the Academia?
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sino? I'm afraid he's out on a mission right now. But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak with a Matra. It sounds like something urgent.
Can't be that urgent.
If you don't mind, why don't you tell me about it first?
Well?
Siraj.
Siraj. That name sounds familiar. Isn't he a Vahumana researcher?
Vahumana researcher?
What's this about?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. I hear he's as daring as he is intelligent.
Oh?
There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But please continue, good sir. What about Siraj?
I want to report him for conducting a dangerous experiment.
Oh?
He kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me to that horrible cave. Experimental equipment everywhere.
Big accusations.
I ran as fast as I could, a little slower, and he would have caught me.
There's no rush. Please, take your time. What kind of experiments was he conducting? Where is this cave?
I can go there to check.
Remember?
Huh? You can't remember?
All I remember is Siraj walking towards me, and then my head started feeling weird. It's like a nightmare that I can't recall. I just know that that place is dangerous, and that they must be stopped.
Do you know the general area that cave might be in? Just anything.
Even if what you say is... Alright. I'll have some of my colleagues look into Siraj.
One
For
now
that,
being the thing
I would
we
like
have.
to
God,
administer the Mantra Rite
999 milliseconds. Ah.
Please don't take it the wrong way. This is just standard protocol. Sorry, but can you two wait out here a little while? We'll be back soon.
You wait somewhat longer than expected. Alhaitham!
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This
Okay.
indicates that what he said is highly credible. As such, we've decided to launch an investigation based on the leads he provided. Per protocol, this matter was reported to Acting GrandAge Alhaitham.
Hi, by the
After
way, we were
hearing
looking
about it,
for
we
you.
left a message for Mahamatra Sino and then asked to join the investigation.
Huh. It's kind of weird for you to be working with the Matra. Is there a special
I mean, he is, you know,
You're overthinking
it's his
things.
job.
My interest was piqued is all.
Or that.
Really? I'm unsurprised you have this much free time. In that case, let's join in as well, shall we, Traveler?
It's already against protocol for Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham to participate in this investigation.
Wow.
As for you two... Oh, never mind. After all, you were the ones who brought Ilyas here. I'll allow you
Because,
to accompany us, but you
normal
have to
skill and
promise
burst
to
have
keep
been revealed?
everything confidential.
Don't you worry.
And I, as per usual, have not
Alright,
checked
in that
anything in
case,
that regard,
I'll fill you
and
in on
will
what we
not
know
check
so
anything
far.
in that regard.
Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with a Kasharawar researcher at the tavern. This is one of his few clear memories. It seems he stumbled upon this information while escaping. Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the academia right now. He applied for long-term off-site research 1 month ago. It's close to the time that Ilyas had given, so we've decided to head to the tavern and investigate any suspicious persons.
That's right. Arav, prepare to head out.
Alright.
You two, do as you will.
Oh, we will do as we will.
We already said that we're coming.
I support of physical support, but definitely support. Alright, go to the tavern. We will absolutely go to the tavern. Ho ho. Physical support would be great for your physical shot. Stop it! I know my Zhongli isn't built very well. But he's still broken, even if not built properly.
We're here, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. What's our next course of action? Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham.
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have the authority to interfere with the Matra's actions during an ongoing investigation. If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do. Instead, he'd be telling me to stay out of the way.
You're right. Understood. Then please wait here as we lock down the perimeter and search for suspicious persons. Ilyas, please stay here. Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, I'll have to trouble you with the protection of our primary witness.
Sure. Though I'd rather he just protect himself.
You can't expect that from him. He's just a regular dude.
You're the same as ever. Casually ignoring people just like you did back at Aru Village.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner.
Now I get
Besides, I need him to understand my position clearly.
now I get all the details about how to build Alhaitham. But I'm still not gonna pull for him. Because again, I am committed to the dong. What do you mean?
Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do. But unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is, with his considerations like the acting Grand Sage is trying to seize the Matra's powers. That question was obviously bait. The Matra were once under the influence of the sages, and so were often subject to these bureaucratic traps. The test was strictly unnecessary, though. I hope that our exchange will assure him that I won't interfere with their work this time.
Why is this so complicated?
Because it's still the
This is
academia.
why I was
I still
against
don't like
becoming the
them.
acting Grand Sage
Despite
from the very
everything that
first.
changed.
Titles and rank inevitably make a lot of things more troublesome than usual.
Excuse me, acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've had a question on my mind, and I need to know the answer no matter what. Have we met before?
No. I have no recollection of ever meeting you.
But why did that question come
I
up?
thought so too. I probably wouldn't have had anything to do with someone of your caliber.
No, seriously,
Then why did you ask?
Yeah.
Well, for some reason I felt a sense of familiarity when I met you for the first time.
Really? A misperception, perhaps. Or...
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
No, don't interrupt now.
Siraj?
No, it's the Kasharawar researcher who has dealings with him. His name is Narendra.
Acting Sage Alhaitham? Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal some mechanical components from the lab and sell them, but does something like that really warrant the personal
That
interest
isn't
of
even
the
why
acting
we're
Grand
after you.
Sage?
But thanks for adding more to your criminal record.
I know I let greed get the best of me, but please, I promise that this won't ever happen again.
I would like to ask him a few questions.
Of course.
Do you know Siraj?
Yeah, that's the name of my buyer. He asked to make the transaction at the tavern, but he never showed up.
Maybe he knew that we were
What
onto
the
him.
details of this transaction?
He's doing some kind of experiment that seems to require many power generators and electrical components that can only be found in our project. He contacted me in private and said that he'd pay a large sum of Mora if I was willing to put some aside for him.
Well, some
under
other
the
things actually
pretense
pretty
of them
interesting.
being
I agree. I've
defective
only like
parts.
had a little glimpse
He
of
had
it
originally
when I
agreed
tried
to
them
meet
out,
at the
but still
tavern
pretty
earlier
nice.
Today to do the trade. I sure didn't expect to get stood up or run into you all.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information.
Yeah.
So he intentionally didn't show up. Whatever the case, it seems that this lead ends here. The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack of power generators and electrical components. We still have time to conduct our investigation. Do you have any more questions for the suspect?
No. He's all yours. But I'd like to borrow Ilyas for a while.
Oh? Why that?
That's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a genuine case of amnesia.
And vice versa.
We're not planning to pursue any further breakthroughs on that front. However, I am curious, what do you need him for exactly?
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restoring his memories.
I see.
That
We'll be returning
seems
to the
like a good
academia
thing
then.
to attempt,
I'll
yes.
leave Ilyas in your care.
Let's go.
Follow me.
I shall do just that. Alright, this next dialogue segment will likely be the last one for today, but let's see what we're gonna do here to try to restore his memory.
Show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any leads. Ugh, that means we're stuck. Alhaitham, are you serious about seeing things through? Paimon's pretty surprised that you're this interested in the case.
Well, we are talking about someone who's higher up in the academia and could be a sage soon, so...
Paimon has no clue. Hey, do you know?
Do you know, Siraj?
Yes. We were classmates.
Huh. So it's personal.
Come along when Arav briefed you on the situation.
So it is
So you're not
personal.
here because you're interested in the case itself, but because you know the suspect?
You couldn't be further from the truth, but I wasn't expecting much from you to begin with. For the time being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I became the scribe afterwards while he continued his academic endeavors. He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for my opinion. I did not approve of it because it committed one of the 6 cardinal sins by touching upon human evolution.
Oh.
From violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none, the 6 cardinal sins are the origin of all evil in this world.
By the
they
way,
are also what the sages use as a reference when formulating
6
or amending
cardinal
the rules
sins,
of the
huh?
academia.
Interesting. Interesting. Because normally, when you think of sins, then it always amounts to the number 7 because of the 7 deadly sins, you know, greed, gluttony, and so forth, you know. But interesting that they have 6. They couldn't think about adding maybe a 7th in there just to have that lovely number, so it matches. Rotation with Alhaitham is burst with 0 mirrors. Gain all. Against lose 1. Use E. So that is how you okay. Now I know how to use it, but I don't have him, so this info is sadly wasted on me.
Naive and in violation of various core principles. The Grand Sage took some of my suggestions on board and ultimately decided to reject the application.
So that's why he's buying energy sources and electrical components.
He's most likely trying to circumvent the rules and conduct his experiment in secret.
That sounds super suspicious. Oh, we gotta stop
100%
him.
wasted.
Ilias?
Yeah, you still get him as a trial. True.
Maybe something new will pop up.
I'm sorry,
Almost every other
but I've
character
already
quest.
tried
Like almost
many
every
times.
other character quest,
No matter
yes.
how hard I try, it feels like everything in my mind is shrouded in a thick mist.
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories as a defense mechanism against extreme stress. However, these memories aren't truly lost, but merely sealed away. They can be restored with the appropriate stimulus.
So what are you thinking of
Now,
doing?
Try to recall things you care about. They don't need to be related to this case.
Actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on.
Oh?
The kind of person I am, the things I've done. I can remember some things, but I can't recall some others no matter how hard I try. But I do vaguely remember that there are 2 things that I have to do no matter what.
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the academia and give it to my younger sister in Gandharvaville. I'm not
Okay.
sure about the details, but it seems that I would send money to my younger sister every month to pay for family expenses.
And what's the other thing? Yeah.
What's the second thing?
I can't remember. Sorry.
But
there's
you know
just
that there is
so
something
much I
else that's
can't recall.
important.
Not unexpected. However, you're the only one who has seen Siraj and knows the exact location of his cave at present. As such, we'll do everything we can to help you regain your memories.
Losing your memories must be really painful. But don't you worry, we'll help you get them all back.
Oh,
The only
thank you
problem
so much.
he needs another
This
dendro
feeling,
unit.
It's
Yeah, he
more
has the
than just
perfect fit.
pain. I don't know how to describe it.
Well,
I have so
if I
few
had to pull
memories
for a
that
dendro character
don't
again,
even
I
have a
would
clear
pull for
idea of
Nahida.
who
I tried
am.
pulling for Nahida
And
after
my
all.
head's always ringing. It feels like I could faint at any moment. But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been set free somehow. Nevertheless, I have you all to thank for bringing me what clarity I do have right now. Now, I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the academia called the Research Preparation Center. That's also where I got my monthly paycheck.
Okay.
I see. In that case,
Would
let's
try
go
getting
and
an
find
Argon.
whoever's in
Well,
charge there.
I skipped Raiden, so I guess I wouldn't try sometimes. Alright, so I need to stay away from the academia in the future, so I don't accidentally progress. Got it. Well though, for now... Ooh, wait. I have some achievements to grab real quick. Claim. Alright, one more thing by the way. I just want you to see how much I've been saving up so far. There we go. I can do a lot of standard banner wishes too. But most importantly, I do have more than enough primos to get another Zhongli next time he comes around. If I'm lucky, maybe even 2. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm still saving up, and who knows when Zhongli will return. I sure don't. But yeah, when he does return, I'm gonna be ready. But for today, this is where I'm gonna call it quits, and we're gonna look for someone to raid. Now, I have heard from Gabe that a certain someone is playing Danganronpa 2 now. Let's see if that is accurate. And yes, it is in fact accurate. Or we could raid PS... Oh, you know what? I feel like I have to raid PS Dev here. For the Genshin. Yeah, we'll do that instead. It seems more fitting in this situation. Plus, he has less viewers than Sorty VTV. So yeah, PS Dev it is. Alright, let's get this raid set up. Again, everyone, I want to thank you so much for watching. Next stream is going to be Friday for FNF, as per usual. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this good old Genshin Impact stream. I'm also looking forward to continuing Alhaitham's storyline. But we'll see when I do that. Anyway, for now, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, goodbye, everyone. And goodbye, of course, also to those who are watching this as a VOD. Your support has also been greatly appreciated, and who knows, maybe I'll see you live in the future. Until then, though, bye-bye.